Oh, it has names this time. Seal. Ah, what a lovely weather. I wonder how Yumi's faring at school today. I hope she's enjoying herself. Tell me if the audio's good as well. Everything like that. I think we should lower it down just a little bit. The voice at least. Like that. Maybe. Okay. Oh my god, we have actual fucking art style. The street seems unusually active again though. And there's a little sense of unease too. The same one Ayumi and I have been feeling all our lives, but stronger than ever. I don't like you one bit. I can sense its presence. It's gotten very, very close. Well, that's preposterous, right? I'm probably just imagining things again. Maybe it will be best if I talk with her about it. I only hope nothing bad happens. Well, actual art jump scare. No, bro, she looked very nice, very nice. I'm excited for this. I really love the first game. I threw down my bag, collapsed into the bed, and started up the ceiling. Why is she saying that? She's so odd. Why is she saying that? These were my familiars. The familiar lighting, the familiar patterns I knew so well, and the familiar stain in the corner. Now, it's also tell me, is it a bit early for the Christmas out? I was feeling a bit Christmassy. I remember when my dad made that stain. It was my 5th birthday, and he just opened a can of soda. Been shaking. Staring up at my ceiling was something I'd done a million times before, but today felt strange, like it just came from doing the exact same thing. I really said stream at 4 a.m. my time. My bad, man, my bad. Wait. Fucking OBS thing. Wait. I'm sorry, man. I just got back from college like an hour ago. Okay, bro. Okay, wait. My fucking thing's tweaking a bit. OBS! Work with me, man. Work with me. Or not, I guess. Hello, bro. Can you work? Have you anyone I see? Don't scream, please, or else I'll wake up. I don't think that's... Did I scream on the last game? Probably not. Grey box is inner thoughts. Blue is action / dialogue. Okay, I see. Okay, but I would love it if like you can actually connect to the chat can connect to the thing. Hello, bro. Can you please? Oh, please, brother in Christ. Okay, I'll just put it here, I guess. Or here. Maybe. Okay. This is decent. Maybe. Okay. Like this. Okay. Let's continue. Hopefully it doesn't crash, right? Okay. Because I'll tweak the fuck out if it does. Oh, hello. I believe the term you're looking for is deja vu. Supposedly deja vu signifies that the new destiny has just been born within you. So congratulations, Nakashima. You may be a whole new person now. So said the class rep, making the light of the situation in her usual creepy way. But maybe she was right. I had been more cognizant of my actions since then. Usually, if I pay too much attention to every little thing I do, I begin obsessing, and I just give myself a headache and end up calling it quits. But this deja vu was real, and it was far stronger than it had any right to be. This wasn't a run-of-the-mill spooky feeling. It was all-encompassing. Hello? Who's there? Hello? No matter where you go in this house, it all smells just like you, Naomi. Is this heaven? Like a dog, bro. That's her Seiko. Doesn't it feel like this? Has all happened once before? Who has?
聖子を家に泊めたこと
You sleeping over here?
なんか
And then
次
next
の
day we
日
were
福
both
岡
like,
に
hey,
行
let's
こ
go
うって
clothes
話
shopping.
を
Don't
し
you
たような
remember?
気がね
Surely, you jest. Long have I sought to capture thee and infiltrate the walls of this holy temple, but today marks my first successful conquest.
だよね
Yeah, I guess that isn't the sort of thing that I'll get quite so easily. Must just be my imagination. Yeehaw! Finally, our flag has been planted. Seiko and Naomi together at last.
楽しも
You bet, this is going to be lots of fun. What's all this about a flag
う
thing?
おいおいわかり
Naomi
ます
doesn't understand. I think you know. Hee hee hee.
そう
And so began my first ever slumber party with Seiko.
語源が終わったら
The moment
速
fifth
攻
period
学校出
ended,
て
that day
お
we
菓子と
tore
ジュ
right
ー
out of
スを
school
二人で
and
たっぷり買い込んできた
loaded up on all the junk food and drinks we could carry.
聖子とは長い付き合いになるけど
Seiko and I had been friends
お
forever,
互いの家に
but
泊ま
neither
った
of
り
us
したことは
stayed
な
on
か
the
った
other
から
house before.
私
So we're
もちょっ
both
と
pretty
テンションが
excited.
上がって
This is
る
going to be fun.
あそうだな
Anami, do you mind if I make a quick call home? The kids know where I'll be, but I should still check in since I didn't have a chance to swing by.
あいいよ
Sure, go ahead. Do you need to use the landline? No, my cell phone will be just fine. I just worry about poor little you. You know, he'd be sad if I didn't at least call.
わかったじゃあ
Everyone,
喋ってて
you do your thing and I'll take a
ちょっと
quick
私
bathroom
も
break.
トイレ
Hehe.
コール中の携帯を
Next in my room,
片手に
glancing behind me, to Seiko holding her cell phone to her head with one hand while flashing me a peace sign with the other.
なんだかほんと新鮮
The mere idea that there'd be a friend waiting for me in my room when I got back was just so exciting. It's me, Hannah. Oh, welcome in, Hannah. Welcome in. No hating, okay? This is friendly stream, okay? Okay. Yes, okay.
今晩たっぷり話せる
Oh, the things we
ね
could talk about that night. Where should we start? What story should we tell? Okay. But,
オッケーよし
yeah, okay. Looks like Dad's going to be late coming home tomorrow. You so held your way after the festival cleanup and all the goodbyes. Have fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
一緒に準備してお父
We're
さん
getting ready for that special surprise together, okay? Yep.
じゃあみんなによろしく
Do all my love to the others, so make
ちゃ
sure
んと暖かくして
you'll
寝
tuck
る
in
よ
tonight
じ
so
ゃ
you
あ
don't catch colds. Take care, you.
大丈夫だった
You holding up okay?
ありがとう
Sure are, which means I've got nothing to worry about. I can enjoy my time with
と
you
一
to
緒
the
にいられ
fullest.
楽しそうだね
The girl is sexy. She's like, I think she has a crush on the girl we're like viewing as. I was like, you're ready to have some fun,
ナオミこそ
and I'll bet you are too. Hehe.
何話そうか
So what should we talk about? No, she has a crush on me.
一緒にこうしている時間が幸せ
Maybe, I don't
なんだ
know.
もの
Anything you like. I'm just glad to have this blissful opportunity. What is that emoji?
なんだろう
I really can't say why I feel so shy and
い
embarrassed.
つも一緒
The
に
two
い
of us
る
were
のに
always together after all.
場所が
Changing the
学校か
setting
ら
from
自
school
分
to
の
my
日常
personal
の
space
空間
just
に
seemed
変わ
to
っ
bring
ただ
us
けで
a lot closer.
私は
I like
聖
your
子の
OC.
顔を
It's not my
初
OC
めて
actually,
見
it's
て
not.
しまった
I'm too broke to get an OC. I found myself staring at Seiko's face as I was studying it.
この子
Don't worry.
こんな顔してた
When
っ
I'm
け
able, what is it then? I got it for a Japanese site for like $5. But when I have enough money to actually get my own custom one, you'll see it'll be the best thing you've ever seen in your life. It will resemble this one a little bit though, so it won't be like that different. Did she always look
この
like
子
that? This
私
was
を
someone
友
who
達と
regarded me
思
as
っ
a
て
friend.
とか
You're
いろい
still
ろ
hot
考
though.
えて
I know, he is
なんだ
hot.
かよくわ
I
から
wish I
ない
looked
緊
like
張
that.
をしていた
All kinds of inane thoughts were swimming through my head, and for some reason, they were making me really nervous.
ああじゃああれ
Hey, you know
行
what
こ
we
う
got?
よさっき
We
買
got
っ
that
てきた
chocolate
チョコ
soda we
ソーダ
want. Wanna try it out?
おー行こう
Do I? Just try and stop me.
少しチョコレー
Oh,
ト
you
の色
wish.
がかかって
Okay, buddy.
キラキラ透明な液
I
体
took
を
out the
コッ
bottle
プ
we'd
に注ぐ
purchased and poured its fizzy contents into cups. It had the faintest tinge of chocolate color, but was otherwise clear.
弾ける炭酸が
As I hit the bottom of each cup, the familiar comforting sizzle of carbonic acid rising from liquid echoed forth amidst a froth of bubbles.
色は綺麗だね
And I thank you for the follow.
地
I
雷
really
だったらどう
appreciate
す
it.
る
Bro, are the alerts broken? Why didn't nothing happen? Hello? Shit. Dog, what happened to the alerts? What happened to the alerts, bro? Well, even though we are ups, okay? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. But the fucking alerts are broken. Stream. Wait, let's not be ops, okay? Okay, let's not be ops. I've never had an op before either way. Okay, now look, if I test it, it works. But it didn't work for some reason. I don't know why. Why the fuck didn't it work? Never had an op? Yeah. 18 years old with no ops. I'm like an angel. Wait, let me try it again. Bro, it works. Why didn't your thing work though? Oh, I wonder. Yo, bro, there's 7 people in here. Hello? Okay. Let's get back into the game. Well, it's sure a pretty color, but what do we do with the rest of it if it sucks? We take it with us into school tomorrow and offer it up to everyone. Make like we're being real nice, see? Hey, that's a good idea. Alright, here you go, Seiko. You're back? Okay. Thanks. Okay, let's drink it down at the count of 3. Sounds good. 1, 2, 3. Gulp. Damn, that's good. Before I knew it, we're up to our old tricks. Talking on and on like we always did at school. We smiled and laughed and felt joy at the same things. Spending this time together, we could each forget all our troubles for a while. It was like the kind of friend that comes along only once in a lifetime. I was starting to get really sentimental, and I had no idea why. I certainly couldn't admit to her, though I'd never see the end of it. Okay. Sorry for that again. Okay. Just keep thinking to myself, I really hope Seiko and I can be friends like this. Clean into adulthood. For the rest of our lives even. Bro, this art is so cute. We didn't have this before. It was the same weird sense of camaraderie one tends to feel during overnight field trips. I don't know. Miss Nakashima, this food is stupendous. Come on, Naomi, say Thank you. You just certainly are close, aren't you? I've heard so much about you, Shinohara, that I simply had to meet you one of these days. Oh, Naomi's been thinking about me? Actually. Oh, all the time. During meals? You're always a hot topic around here. She never fails to have some story about where you two went or what you two did. She's so happy. I've been accepted by the family then. My tears of joy overflow at the prospect. I must be as red as beet right now. Seiko? Oh, and it's not just you. Nami also loves talking about the Satoshi Mochida boy. Whenever he comes up, she gets so excited. I think she likes... Mom... What the fuck? What does that say? You like my profile, right? On where? On Discord? Or on Twitch? Ixnay on the Atoshineke. Sorry, dear. Oh, don't worry. I know all about her feelings towards her beloved Mochida. Now may seem like a strong girl, but she's really quite the shy one. No, here it's Mousy. Wait, let me take a peek, bro. Let me take a quick peek. I like it, Loki. Did you make it yourself, or did you commission someone? Look good. Let me see how this is up to. Nah. Jinx you. I'm uncreative. It's okay. You'll tend to be uncreative. My friend made it. It's okay, bro. We don't have to be good at drawing. I'm not good at drawing either. Yeah. Seiko, stop. Just stop. You're certainly well informed. Let's say you and I have a close night out sometime. I'll treat you to something good, and in return you tell me everything you know about Naomi from school. It will be an honor and privilege, Miss Nakashima. Hey, come on now. Well then, have you two gotten sufficiently stuffed? I've joined a bath, so you should head in while the water's still warm. I assume you'll be okay going in together since you're both girls, no? Damn, Stray. I'm flying is firmly planted now. Did Ace totally won? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm really going to the bay together? And seriously, what's all this flag business about? Never mind that, just come on. Miss Nakashima, we're going to borrow your bathroom. What's that? Make sure to get nice and warm.
セーラーの襟を引っ張られて
Wait,
脱衣
there
所に連れ
isn't.
込まれた
I'm not gonna get banned now. I don't wanna. Wait, is there NSFW in this? Bro, please. I'm gonna close it so fast if I see anything. Do my sleeping pills and I'm still not sleepy. Wait, you have to calm down. Maybe you have energy. Left. It's gonna remove the labels from our school uniforms on the way to the bathroom dressing
やっ
area.
ぱり恥ずかしい
I
か
still
ら
felt a little
別々に
uncomfortable,
入ろ
so I
う
suggested we
提
bathe
案したんだけど
separately after all.
抵抗も虚し
But
く
Seiko just mumbled that her
聖子は
resistance is
私の服
futile
を
and
脱
said
がす仕
about
事に
taking
取
my
り掛
clothes
かっ
off.
た慣れた手つきで
With
ス
only a
ル
few
スルと
swift
衣服
movements,
を
she had
入
my
る
whole
様を見て
outer
確信す
uniform
る
stripped away in no time at
こ
all.
の子はプロだ
She was a bona fide pro, a
人
real
の
expert
服を
at
脱
taking
がす
people's
プロ
clothes off.
訓練され
Disturbingly
てい
well
る
practiced.
うわ
There's no nudity, but Coach Roddy loves ecchi. Fair enough, fair enough. We all love a bit of ecchi, I guess. Hot, 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 hot. Oof, no kidding. That
ナミさんの家
hot
のお湯
water
は
at your house doesn't mess
お母
around.
さんが入れたお
You
風
know,
呂は
unless you're on the
い
world's
つも設定温
the
度が
world's
高い
hottest baths. Keep telling
半
her
身
that
浴
when you're
は
soaking,
温度
lower
が低めの
temperatures
方
are
が
better.
いいって
But she never
いつ
listens.
も言っても
Oh,
う
achoo.
あれ体冷
What's
えてる
this? Is your body feeling
いけ
chilled?
ませんな
Well, then take this. Oh. Wow.
風邪ひかない
You're
で
going
ね
to catch a cold if you're not
ぐぬぐ
careful.
ぬ時間か
You got
け
to
す
be
ぎだよ
quicker at taking off your clothes, Naomi.
そんなに恥ずかし
Come
が
on,
ら
don't
な
be
い
shy.
わ
Here, look this way.
洗面器に汲んだお湯で
Bless
自
you.
分の体を清めな
You
がら
sneezed right.
聖子がドヤ顔をする
I sneezed in game, bro. It was the dialogue. It's okay. She got such a dumb, so satisfied expression on her face as she scooped up water in the basin and dumped it over our heads.
よく言うよ
I think you're on shy
私の
enough for
意
the
思を
both
お
of
構いな
us.
しに
I
あん
mean,
な
you're
に
the
手
one
際
who
よ
threw
く
off all
服
my
入るわ
clothes
け
like they were paper. It's okay, don't cry.
毎日弟たちをお風呂に入れ
Well, I
て
do
る
bathe
か
my
ら
little
ね
brothers every day, so I've gotten pretty good at speed stripping other people. Ah, okay, that makes sense actually. Anyway, you need to loosen up. Let's take this opportunity to deepen our
は
friendship.
いはい
Yes,
もう
yes,
吹っ
you
切れ
got
ました
thoroughly broken me out of my shell.
じゃあ背
Now,
中
how
流
about
して
I,
あげる
how about I
よ
wash your back? Have a seat.
お願いし
Oh,
ま
oh,
す
yes, please.
た
Okay,
った
bro.
ばかりのシルクタオルに
This is playing with fire right here, bro. I
愛し
lathered
可
up a
愛い
band
聖子の体を
brand
洗い
new
始め
soaked
る
towel with body soap and began washing Seiko's back, marveling at her perfect complexion. Oh, bro. This is playing with fire right here, bro.
スタイル
I never noticed before just what classic beauty she was.
新品なんだよこ
It
れ
was special just for you, so I hope you're enjoying
気持
it.
ちいい
How
で
does
し
it
ょ
feel? Look at screenshot of this, bro. Yeah, that's it, right there.
それにこう
And
し
that's
て
when our language broke
獣
down.
のような
The
変
sounds
な声
emanating
が
from the bathroom
お
began
風呂場に
resembling a
響き
strange
始める
animalistic cries rather than human speech.
変
Cut
な
it
声
out,
出
you
さない
sound demented. Just a little further up, please.
ここ
Yeah, right there. Oh,
かゆかったのね
I made you itchy, I bet.
はいはい
Alright,
ちょっ
hold
と
still.
聖子の体が
I didn't take long for Seiko's back to become completely enveloped in soap
で
suds,
も
but I could still detect her reactions from my every touch.
あれ
Is this so freaky? I
聖子
don't know.
ってすぐ
That's
った
telling
がり
me
だ
you're
ったっけ
ticklish?
バレた
Your secret's out. I'm really
よ
ticklish.
し
In
徹
that
底的
case,
に洗
it's
お
a
う
thorough washing you shall get.
今日は攻め
The faces they are, you ways. Stop!
聞こえないよ
What was that? I couldn't hear you by the sound of my furious finger work.
スイッチの入った私は
That's
聖
crazy.
子の背中をこれでもかとこ
I
す
was
った
on for sure, and nothing was going to stop me from giving Seiko's back the full
今日の語
treatment.
源のホームルーム
After
は
all, homeroom today
文
was
化祭の
spent
準備
sitting
だっ
up
たから
for the
ほこりと
culture
かで汚れ
festival,
た体を
so we both
き
got
れい
pretty
にしてあげ
dusty.
ないとね
Nice scrubbing is exactly what we both needed.
くねくね
Stop
動く
squirming,
な
hold still. Oh, okay,
いや
looks like that's
ー
over.
聖子スレンダ
Nah,
ーだ
sick,
よ
you're
ね
really slender. Your shoulder blades are incredible, like a cat's.
そう
Are they? I can't really see them, so I wouldn't know. But for you, it's all about that sexy, sexy collarbone.
私はねナオミの
Oh, never
何
mind.
その
It's
おじ
back.
さんっぽい
Why is it like an old foggy? Foggy? The fuck's a foggy or something?
美しい
What's so beautiful? So big.
はいはい
I don't think that's my colorblind saying out. Now yes, Seiko staring at my chest with hungry eyes. I suddenly had another actual deja vu, an uncomfortable one. My eyes drifted to her neck. There was some sort of mark there. A bruise wrapped all the way around. Seiko, what happened to your neck? Did you scratch yourself or something? Hmm? Something there? It's really faint, but there's a red mark. Don't remember injuring myself or anything. The bruise on her neck, though slight, looked less spotty than you'd expect if it were made by human hands. It seemed more even, like it came from cloth. Are they siblings? No, they're not siblings. That Seiko, this girl, definitely likes this girl. Probably a result of wearing a monocord tie around her neck all day for the red bean soup stand. What a shame to see her pure white skin so damaged. I'll be killed soon, whatever it is. Naomi. Huh? I can't hold back any longer. Huh? What now? Oh god. I just could have grabbed that ass! I remember this from last game, bro. Jason! Seiko, seriously, cool down, girl. I think you're totally mental on me. Okay, I remember her acting in that last game. I just can't help myself. Looks like that's over. We just seems are nice, low key, but only low key. Yeah, the voice acting goes a long way. You see me and Naruto like next year. Remember this. This is where we started. You know, we do have a spare foot on. Don't worry. I'm fine where I am. Two people sharing a single bed would make for a warm night, but if either of us rolled over, the other was going to wind up clean on the floor. I offered the bed to her. She was perfectly willing to spend the night on a roll-out futon, but she wouldn't have it. Well, as long as you don't feel too crowded, I guess this is fine. Haha. It's so warm and cozy. I love it. If only I could kiss you like this, I'd die a happy woman. With that, she puckered her lips into a shape resembling the number 3 and looked at me expectantly. What had gotten into her? But better than no. Happy winner or no, I'd hate to see you die. Is this Yuri? Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe it is Yuri. Ah, damn, hoisted. Huh? I was just thinking, this is really fun. It was around that point when I started to realize the truth about Seiko. After all, if an outsider were to witness her blatant act of harassment and my complete dismissal of it, they'd assume we're more than friends too. Well, it's not like I was actually in love with her. I really didn't feel that way at all. I just thought of her as a very dear friend and figured this closeness we had was pretty normal. It seemed natural, in fact, that our behavior would lead to a third-party misunderstanding every now and then, again. And you just have to set a record straight. I hope this Yuri. Maybe. But honestly, even when situations like that arouse, they were pretty fun in their own strange, silly sort of way. You know, this is the first time I've ever had a friend over. Hehe. It's my first sleepover too. Shoe beats lying in a bed alone, I'll tell you why. Ow. You okay? Might have slapped you a little too hard back there. You sure did put your back into it, slugger. But don't worry, I'm just fine. Your number from no, okay. Sure. Seiko's rubbing her face lightly where I struck her, but smiling from cheek to cheek. Sure again. Hey, how about I come stay over at your place next time? What do you say? I say yes. That way I can introduce you to the little ones. You're absolutely welcome anytime. Thanks. The moonlight crept in its way through my bedroom window, giving the whole room a dreamlike glow. Soon enough, I was beginning to nod off. AFK? Okay. Where was I? Was I dreaming? No, it was just my room. I felt Seiko's warmth next to me. Well, maybe I should promote my Twitch to the TikTok. Wait just a second. Outsource? Text. Beautiful. Wait. Oh wait, let's make it a different color. No black. We can't. Okay, bro, why is it not? Okay, let's just put it here. Yeah. Where was I? Was I dreaming? No, it was just my room. I could feel Seiko's warmth next to me.
でも実は本当の自分
Or
は
maybe I was somewhere else
全然違う
entirely,
と
and
こ
this
ろ
whole
にいて
world, all my life's
ずっ
experiences
と
were
経
just one
験
big
して
dream.
眠くなるとろくなことか
When it started to form a coherent thought when oh fuck.
じゃあ
Wait. When it started to conform a coherent thought when you're dead tired. Well, tomorrow's a big day. Let's get some sleep.
だね
You said it. From a sleepover right into culture festival. We're true challengers.
寝坊しないでよ布団ひっぺがして
Don't you dare oversleep. If you're done pulling back on the blankets and putting an ice pack on your stomach. Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm such an early riser. I put middle-aged woman to shame.
よし行ったね
I'll hold you to that. Anyway, good night, Psycho.
おやすみ
Good night.
早
Oh, that was quick.
聖子も疲れて
Seiko
る
must have been
のか
exhausted. I could hear her calm
気持ちよさそうな
telltale
息を
grunts
聞い
and
ていた
rhythmic
ら
breathing, signifying that she
私も
was
どん
out
どん
cold
眠く
and
な
it
る
was contagious.
この子
I couldn't
びっ
get
く
over
りす
just
る
how
ほど
much
体温
warmth her
が
body
高い
was generating. The previous night was so
昨日
cold,
夜は
but
寒かっ
this
た
was
けど
perfect. She was like a
こ
hot
れ
water
はいい
bottle.
や
So warm. Love the stream. Keep it up. Thank you, man. I love you, my guy. Don't tell the others though. So warm. Whoa, you're awake? I can hear your voice even from the deepest sleep, Naomi. You've experienced that before during class, remember? Is that some kind of VSP or something? And wait, were you still sleeping during class? That's not good. Hey, I have a question. Huh?
将来結婚してもさ変わらず
In the
私と
future,
一緒
even
に
after you get
い
married,
てくれる
will you still spend time with me like this?
え
Well, of course I will.
もちろんだよ
Talk about a bolt from the
いや
blue.
本当に
For sure.
本当に
For true.
当たり前じゃない
I don't think for true is accurate.
何があっても友達
I mean, we're friends, you know?
ずっと一緒だ
Through
よ
thick and thin. And we always will be. Thanks.
何
Man, you're really a spaz sometimes, you know that?
聖子がバサッと
Seiko
布団を
yanked the
かぶる
covers up her head like
何
some
この萌えキャラ
girly anime heroine.
友達以
If
上
she
の
really
感
did
情が
think
芽
of
生
me
えた
as
ら
more than a
どう
friend,
してくれ
how
る
was I
のか
supposed to react?
ナオミ
Naomi?
ずっと一緒にいよう
Let's always be together. You bet. Good night,
お
Seiko.
やすみ
Good night. What is it?
聖子も
Does it continue from the events of the last
私と同じ
corpse
ことを
party game?
考えて
Seiko and I seem to be thinking the same thing.
嬉しい反
We were
面
both so happy, but there was another
なんだ
side
か
to the coin.
また
There was a
照
certain
れくさいよう
awkwardness.
な
Well,
変な気持ち
it
に
was
な
a
った
strange sensation.
聖子は
So now
やっぱり
Seiko
すぐに
began
息を
moaning
立
and
て始
breathing
める
heavily for real. She had fallen
こっちを
fast
向いて
asleep, facing me,
丸くな
curled
って
into a fetal
目
position.
の前で寝ている
As
聖
I
子
lay
の
there staring
頭を
at her
じっ
head,
と見て
my
いる
hand
と
moved of its
不
own
意
volition
に
and
手
began
が
gently
動いて
stroking
い
her
た
hair.
らしい
Strangely, it didn't feel
寝
awkward
る
or
ことの
embarrassing
テ
at
ン
all.
ションのせいかな
Perhaps because I knew she was asleep.
不
It
思議
just
な
felt
ほど
natural.
自然にそのままお母さんが
Set
子
my
供
hand
にやるよう
more
に
toward her back and
ゆっ
continued
く
rubbing
り
her
と
head gently, like a
頭に
mother
沿って
with her child's.
うん
What a
いい
lovely
頭
shape
の
her head
形
was, perfectly round. I
悪い
just kept
の
stroking her hair, thinking about this
私
and
は
that.
聖子が
Suddenly,
私の
she
胸に顔
clung
を
to
埋
me
め
and
て
buried her
し
face
が
in
み
my
ついてく
chest.
る
Was she still half awake?
なん
But
か
she
変な
seemed
絵だ
this
けど
was, but just for tonight, I
こん
was
なん
willing
だ
to let
け
it slide.
よしよし
Hello, I peed.
いい子
Welcome
いい
back.
子
There. Good girl, good girl. Okay, this is a bit freaky, innit?
今日夕方から雨
It's supposed to rain all evening, so make sure you both take an umbrella with you.
はーい
Got it.
おか
Ah,
えりし
thanks
ま
for
す
the loner.
よーし
Have fun today in Shinohara. You be sure to think about where to go on that
デー
date
ト
of
の約
ours.
束はい
Yes, mother.
誰がお母様
She's not your mother, you know.
びっくりするほど
Seiko got
早起き
woken
の
up
聖子に
ungodly early and pulled my
布団を
food on
剥
away,
ぎ取られ
forcing me
て
to
私
me
は
up with a
くしゃ
chill
みを
and a
して目を
sneeze.
髪を溶かして制
We
服を
both
着る
combed
と
our hair
お
and
母
put
さ
on
ん
our
が作
school
ってくれ
uniforms,
た
then
朝ご
scarfed
は
down
ん
the
を頬張
breakfast
って
my mom had made
私
and
た
the
ち
flew out
二
of the
人は
house.
急がないと準備に遅刻しちゃう
If we didn't hurry, we'd be late for setting up.
おーほ
Oh, things are looking pretty grand this year too. Yeah, it's really coming together. But I forgot I have to get the balls from the prep room. Seiko, you going ahead to class, will you? Roger that. Oh, and I'll take your bag for you. Leave it here. Thanks. It was the day of the Culture Festival, or Kisaragi Fest. Our school has a whole lot of history to it, and this festival had been part of it for ages. Every student in the junior and senior high alike was busy getting ready for the festivities, which were due to start in around 30 minutes. Have they kissed, or did they already? They did not kiss, in fact. I wonder if they had any extra time afterward to go check out the other class project. We previously washed the balls we were planning to use and laid them out in a home ec prep room. With those balls in hand, I proceed toward class 2-9. I climbed up the usual staircase and headed toward the usual room, stepping carefully so I wouldn't drop any dishes. The plan this year was to host a red bean soup restaurant. No, make them kiss. I can't make them do anything. I could smell the sweet red bean paste more and more clearly with every step I took. I didn't eat so much food at breakfast. Here we had even more food rearing its head. But when it comes to sweets, I say bring it on. Good morning, everyone. Those look like there'll be enough bowls for today, don't you think? Traditional sweets. Good morning. Morning. Yeah, that looks like there'll be plenty. Yay. My god, bro, my god. Are you just like reading a story, but in a game or something? I mean, this isn't a visual novel, I think. But I'm pretty sure there's also a gameplay. Hey. Morning, Kishinuma. Morning, Satoshi. Naomi. Huh? Satoshi seemed a bit out of sorts. He was just staring blankly. Was still half asleep? It bothered me to see him like that, but I literally had my hands full, so I really couldn't dwell on it. I pushed on into the classroom. But I couldn't actually see what was in front of my feet, and I have to admit, it was kind of scary. Although the real challenge should not drop anything. Naomi, good morning, my dear. The voice acting dog. Yeah, Seiko, stop driving my ass. Haven't we already said our good mornings anyway? Oh, but now, how can I resist an opportunity like this? Naomi, hands restricted and able to fend off my advances? Look what you did! Oh, now that's not good. The Tupperware has to be kept clean. You just have to go wash it all again. Humor, I'll help. Thanks. Sorry for the trouble. And so began the culture festival. All day we wore the clothes Suzumoto prepared for us and served red bean soup to our schoolmates. She had a lot of custom experience, having worked on that side of things in the drama club for quite some time. She even did the sewing herself, putting all her practice to the test, and the kimonos she prepared for us really were all exceptional quality. So good, in fact that they became a centerpiece for us, bringing in students from the junior and senior high school high divisions alike. It made for a busy day. When we were intending to customers, we were chasing after that slacker Kishinuma, or taking time to check out some of the other class projects. In the end, not only did we have a really fun day, we also wound up being the most popular classroom in the whole festival. All in all, a rousing success. Funny, the clock struck 6. As our busy day drew to a close, we all stood around talking. We kept saying we should clean up, but that kind of didn't happen. Before I knew it, there were only 7 of us left in the room. Satoshi, the class rep, Seiko, Morishige, Kishinuma, Suzumoto, and myself. It seemed everyone else had already gone home. Homeroom TA, Miss Shishido, showed up with Satoshi's little sister, and so, there were 9 became the de facto cleanup crew. Wait. And they did the corpse party thing, whatever called, I forgot. Finally done. Good work, everyone. The place is looking like a real classroom again. Those dumbasses who went home without helping are sure going to get a piece of my mind tomorrow. No. Not much of a class trip. I can't even hold everyone together long enough to clean up after ourselves. We did manage to keep Kishinuma here, surprisingly. Oh, shut up. Let me fell asleep so sorry, don't talk about that I fell asleep. Okay, no worries, no worries. Suzumoto, I just wanted to say, it's been really fun having you year these last few months.
本当に元気いっぱい
I
のあ
can't
な
tell
た
how
に
many times your
何と
positive
救わ
energy
れたか
helped
しら
bolster my spirits.
みんなあなたのこと
Always
が
remember
大
that
好
you're
きだ
loved and
し
respected.
口には出さない
We
け
may
ど
not have said much
みんなちゃんと
to
見
that
てたんだ
effect,
よ
but we've all
あ
been
なた
watching
の
you
人
blossom
間
here.
周りを気遣って
I lent a hand
みんなを
where I
助けて
could when
陰では
I
一
could,
生
and I
懸
did my
命
best
努
to help
力して
guide
た
you. But ultimately, you walked your own path and have become a fine young woman.
先
Miss Yui,
意識もせず
it
に
takes a
それが
special
実
person
行
to
でき
achieve
る
what
の
you've
が
done without
本
even
当にす
realizing
ごい
it.
ことなあなたの副
It's
担
been
任
an
に
honor
な
to
れること
serve as your homeroom TA.
私誇りに思う向こう行っても
I wish you all the best at your new school. Is this just a visual novel, or is there no gameplay? I mean, I don't mind. I'd play it either way. Thank you.
そう
Fortunately,
文化祭後の
this
連休
teary
を挟
farewell
んで
brought us all back to reality during the
鈴本さんは
holidays following the
転
culture
校して
festival.
しまうんだ
Suzumoto was being transferred.
今日が実質
This was to be
最後の
her
登校
last
日
day
だ
at
ったの
Kisaragi Academy High School.
みんな鈴
Everyone
本
here
さんの
loved
こと
her,
は
so
大
this was
好
a
きだ
sad
った
occasion indeed.
本当に裏表
She
の
was
な
truly a
い
kind
優
person,
しい子で
possessing no ulterior motives
こ
and
れから
harboring
毎
no
日
ill
会えな
will
くな
toward
るんだ
anyone.
って思うと
The thought of her leaving was
寂
just
しくてた
plain
まらなかった
depressing.
時間も遅くなり
But time waits
い
for
よ
no
いよ
one,
お別れ
and sadly,
って
the
いう
time
時
had
に
come to say our goodbyes.
階段好きの委員長
I
が
was on a final hurrah,
幸せの
and
幸
our
子さん
occult
っていうお
obsessed
ま
class
じない
rep
を出し
asked
て
us
きた
to
んだ
perform some friendship ritual called the Sachika After. Oh. It's a begin with exploitation elements and multiple endings like the first game. Okay. Fire, fire.
彼女は
Upon
カバン
mentioning
から
it, she
紙ででき
she
た
produced a
人
paper
型の
doll from her
形を
bag.
どこかの神社で
Looks
見
like
た
a
こ
lot
と
of
が
those
あり
proxy dolls you'll
悪いこ
sometimes
とを
see
身代
in
わりに受けてくれ
Shinto
るとい
shrines
う
designed to
あれに
absorb
そっ
bad
くり
karma
だ
in
った
somebody's place.
ビジュアル的に
Visually, this
呪
whole
いの
thing
儀
just
式み
seemed
たい
like
で
the setup
な
for
ん
a
だか怖い
cursed sentence or something. It was
私
kind
以
of
外の
scary,
み
and
ん
I
なも
wasn't the only
ぎ
one
ょっ
who
とし
thought
てた
so.
ネットに
This
載
is,
ってて
well,
おまじ
it's
な
a
いなんだ
charm
け
that
ど
I found on the internet.
これをするとね
If we do it right, then
そ
all
の
of
場
us will
に
be
いたみ
together
んな
forever.
が永遠に友達でいられるんだって
We'll always be friends anyway. That's the gist of it.
ほう
Interesting.
やるの
So how does it work?
ダメだ
No, don't do this.
みんな
Seriously, don't do this. It's dangerous. Our lives are on the line.
命に関わる
Does he know?
さあ
Satoshi.
命
Don't
と
you
は
think
ま
that's
た
going a
大げ
bit
さだな
overboard?
あれあれ
Huh?
違う
Does he
冗
know?
談じゃないんだよ
Look,
み
I'm
ん
not
な
joking. I'm dead serious here.
怖がりの
Satoshi
サ
had
ト
always
シが
been easily
必死
spooked.
で嫌がって
And in true form, he was pleading for his life that we stopped what we were doing. It didn't sound that scary though.
大丈夫
Don't
よ
worry
道
much
田
though. This
君
isn't my usual creepy
これ
thing.
はいつもの怖いやつじゃない
You got all the
から
bad ends in the first game, right, Sound? I got all the bad ones only in chapter 1 and 2, I think. I didn't get all of them in every chapter though. I just went for the true endings for the most part. I got a couple though. I didn't get all of them. Don't worry much though. This isn't my usual creepy fare.
お前がそんなに
And let's say,
意地
try
悪
to
く
see you
珍
get this
しい
worked
な
out.
怖がるサトシをよそに
In the end, 8 of us proceeded with the ritual as planned, while Satoshi sat it out to the
目に
side,
涙を
tears in
浮
his
かべ
eyes.
てそれをなんだか
I kind of
かわ
felt
いそ
bad
う
for
にな
him.
ってきたでも鈴
Well,
本
this
さん
was
のため
Suzumono.
の
We all
おま
wanted
じ
to
ない
give
だし
her the best possible
やって
send-off,
あげたいし
so all I could really do was suddenly wonder what had gotten into him.
頼む
Please, I'm begging you, stop this. Don't go through with it. Why won't anyone listen to me? Really
これ
serious, like as
小
serious
牧
as
の
I've
時
ever
の
seen
サ
him.
トシだ
What is it, Satoshi? What is it that has you so
同
worried?
じ日が繰り返されている
It's a time loop. This has happened before. All of this. I remember it. And what's coming next is worse than you can possibly imagine. Oh,
もう終わるからいい子で待っててこっちだ
sure, but I'm still trying to convince you. Just be a good boy and wait for us to finish, okay?
繰り返してる
A time loop. Is he experiencing deja vu like me? Is some new destiny being born inside of him, like the class rep had said before?
そういえば
I thought this will be the good then. One of the bad ends of the final chapter as Satoshi reset with his memories. Book of Shadows takes place in the bad end of most part. Ah, oh, that's interesting as fuck.
おまじないの
I
紙人
obediently
形を
dug
つ
my
かみ
nails
な
into
が
the
ら
paper doll, but all the while I was frantically forging through my memories, trying to figure out what I was missing.
じゃあみんな
Going to split like
ちぎっちゃって
on it until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On the count of 3.
青ざめた顔を
With
した
pallid face, Satoshi quickly brushed over and grabbed the paper doll himself. He was joining us after all, it seemed.
ようやく意地を張る
Everyone
のを
else
やめ
smiled
た
at him,
ね
as if to
微
say,
笑む
finally,
みんな
you've
の
come
顔
to
と
your
は反
senses.
対に
But I was just starting to get a really bad feeling about this.
これ
No, there's definitely something wrong here.
行くよ
Ready?
せーの
1, 2. No. Oh, yes. As soon as I reached the hallway, I fell into my knees with a thud. No, 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 no. What was that? A person? It was pitch black, but I swear it was shaped like a
パ
person.
ニックになる私の目
The
の前
school
で
infirmary door
開け
hung
放た
open
れた
near
保
me.
健室の
In
入
my
り口か
panic
ら
state, I swore I'd seen a
黒い
black
影が
shadowy figure
ゆ
within
っ
it.
くりと出てきた
Oh, Jesus. No. Oh.
パニックになる頭の中
You-
を整理す
My
る
mind had completely overtaken with
何
fear.
だったの
What was that?
何が起こってたの
What just happened? The dark, misty entity came toward me and it entered my body from every orifice.
私の全
It came
身
in
か
through
ら
my ears, through my mouth.
喉の奥に
Felt
太
an
いもの
enormous
が
lump
詰
in
ま
my
ってて
throat, blocking the
息
flow
が
of
で
air
きず
into my
に
lungs,
一瞬
momentarily
意識も
setting
飛んだ
me
気がする
to on the brink of unconsciousness.
私は
I
今
was
殺さ
almost
れた
killed.
胸の奥に大
Felt
事
as
に
if
し
a,
まっている
if a
命
cold
を
hand reached to my body and
まるで
grabbed hold of my
冷
life's
たい手
energy,
に
tuning
わ
all
し
my
づかみに
internal
されたよ
organs
うで
inside out and leaving me for dead.
私の胃がおかしい
My stomach was
腸がおかしい
churning, my
足が
my
もつれ
bowels
る
were on the fire,
人
my
間
legs
は
were all twisted
プレ
around
ッシャーだ
themselves.
けでこんなにも
Can
体
pressure
が
alone
狂うの
disrupt the
か
human body this much?
喉に残る自分
The
の
odor
胃
and
液の
flavor
味
of
と
my
匂い
own
に
gastric juices,
私
so
は
knowing
再
at the
び
back of
吐
my
きそう
throat,
になるのを
felt like I was going to throw up
必死で
again,
こらえ
but
て
I
い
held
た
it in.
見覚えがあ
I
る
remember this.
この場面
This place, these circumstances.
私
I've been here before.
絶
I
対
know I
覚え
have.
があるここに幸せの
After
幸子さん
performing
を
the
行
Sach cover
った
after
私た
ritual,
ちは
there was a hellish
すごい
noise.
音がして
Then a
教室の
huge
真ん
hole
中
appeared
に
in the
穴が
floor,
開い
and
たと
then I
思っ
was
たら
here in the school.
木之聡や宍戸先生
There was no sign of
委員
Sadashi
長
or
たちの姿も
Miss
なく
Shishida, or
私
the
のそば
class
には
rep or anyone else.
聖
Only
子だけ
Seiko
が
was
倒
still
れて
near
い
me.
た
I
の
collapsed in a heap on the floor.
聖子と私は
Seiko and I explored the
二人で
decaying
励まし合って
building as best
校
as we
舎の
could,
探
but there
索を
was
し
no
てい
way
たんだ
out.
け
Not
ど
a single window or outer door
玄
could be
関も
moved or
窓
even
も
broken.
全部そんな中
Just as our
Satoshi
last
no
shreds of
Yuka.
hope had begun to
Yuka-chan no
vanish, we
声
suddenly
が
heard Satoshi's
廊
little
下の奥
sister
から聞
Yuka
こえたの
cry out somewhere just out of sight.
足をくじいて
I
動
sprained
き
my
づ
ankle
らい
pretty
私
badly and
を
couldn't walk
保
very
健
well.
室のベッ
So
ドに
Seiko went
休
off
ませ
alone
た
to
ま
find
ま
her while I rested up in the
聖
infirmary.
子は一人で
Aww.
ゆかちゃんをさ
She's gonna hang herself again.
一人になった
And that's
私を
when
狙いすま
the
したか
dark
のよ
shadowy
うに
figure showed up and began attacking.
真っ黒い人影のようなもの
Hey, Luna, thank you for the follow. No alert again, bro. Wow, it's pretty broken. I'm sorry. I'll fix it for next time. Probably. But thank you for the follow.
怖かった
I'm scared. So scared. So scared. So very scared.
怖かった
I sound. Hello.
歯が勝手にカチ
My
カチ
teeth
と
were chattering and my lips were quivering,
唇が
as if they had a mind of their
別
own.
の生き物のようにブルブルと動くどうして私を一
Why
人
won't
に
you
す
leave me
るの
alone like that?
私も
I told her I'd go
一
with
緒
her
に
to look for
ゆかちゃん
Yuka.
探しに行くって言
So
った
why?
の
Why did she leave me behind? Was I
どう
going
して
to
一人で行っちゃうの
slow
聖子
her down? Was I going to get in her
どうして
way?
まといってこと
Nami, what happened? Are you okay?
聖子
Seiko.
そんな
What? Oh my god, are you alright? So sorry I left you all by
聖子の
yourself.
顔を見たら
Just seeing Seiko's
体
face
の
cloud
震えが止む
my
この
shivers.
子がいると
Whenever she's around, I feel so at
本当に
ease,
安
and
心する
at the moment I just want to cling onto her
しが
and
みつ
cry
い
my
て
eyes out.
泣きじゃ素直に
She's
そう
just
すれ
done
ば
it.
よかった
But instead, just leave me
私の
alone.
こと
Do you have any idea how
遠い
scared I
とこ
was?
に
I'm sorry, Nami. Come on, let's try to find a way out here together.
知らないよ
What's the point? Just forget about it. Leave it alone. We're never getting out of here.
安心感からか
It was the safety of Seiko's
私の胸
presence
の
that
奥
did
から
it.
は
But all the fear
まるで
welling up
拗
within
ね
me
た子
suddenly
供
turned
の
into
ように
anger. I was like a spoiled
こ
child.
の子に当たっても仕方がない
Hello, hello.
この子は何
Hello,
にも
Jan.
悪くない
How are you?
分かっているのに
Nothing could
私
come
は
of lashing out like
言
this.
葉を止めること
Seiko
が
didn't do
でき
anything
なかっ
wrong, I knew that, but I couldn't stop myself from saying what I said.
た心底心配してくれてい
She
る
was
の
genuinely
に
concerned about me.
守ってあ
I
げ
swore
る
to myself
と
that
決
I'd
めた
protect
の
her,
に
but my sense of reason was
聖子の
fighting a
顔を見
losing
て
battle.
このまま行方不
You
明
realize
で
you've gone missing, right?
お母さ
How
ん
do
に
you
も
think
迷
my
惑
mother's
か
going
け
to
る
feel? She's going to be worried sick about me, and there's nothing I can do.
ナオミ
Nami, please, don't say things like that.
そん
It's
な
going
こ
to
と
be
言わ
alright.
ないだってそうじ
Well,
ゃん
hell it is. She's going
私
to
が
keep
帰ってく
searching
る
for
ま
me
で
until the day I
き
finally
っ
come
とお
home.
母さん仕
She
事ある
has
のに
work, you know. This whole situation is not right. As long as I'm here, it's nothing but a nuisance to her.
超
Terrible
親不孝
daughter. We're just going to die here anyway. So that time she spends looking for me will be wasted. But this time, I might not completely overtaken. I wasn't myself anymore. I was running on autopilot, horrified by the words coming from my mouth. Oh, that's nice. Good luck with whatever you're working on. But this time, my mind has been completely overtaken. I wasn't myself anymore. Running on autopilot, horrified by the words coming from my mouth. Wait, did I read that? I think I read that. No, I know how this ends. You're wrong. Families aren't like that. It won't be a nuisance, it won't be a burden, and you're not terrible. I don't know exactly how to say this, but when there are loved ones involved, you'll do anything for them. Here it was again, deja vu. Everything was falling into place. I knew what was going to happen. I knew what fate had in store if we continued down this road. But I guess I can see where you're coming from. Your mother is a really kind person. The last thing you'd want to do is worry her. That's why we need to make sure that doesn't happen, right, Ami? We need to get back home. I don't know how it is for you and your family, but normal people don't work that way. No, it's happening. Seiko's going to get hanged. She's going to die. Oh shit. I have to apologize. No. I don't want you of all people to speak to me like that. Please, not me. Tell me that's not how you really feel. Seiko. Oh shit. Oh my god. Wait, I need to drink some water on 51. Do we save? Do we save? I'll save. Oh, there's so many saves. Yeah, save. I apologize. I didn't say something to calm her down. Seiko would run off, and I knew she couldn't be by herself right now. So I pulled myself together and tried apologizing to her, but the words, Seiko, I'm so... Oh Jesus. The world wouldn't come out. As soon as I tried to form them, something caught itself to my throat. I found myself unable to breathe and doubled over in a fit. Naomi, are you okay? I'm sorry, Naomi. I'm bothering you. I'll go. I hate to leave your side, but if that's what you want, I won't argue. Shit. Seiko. Wait. Seiko ran off into the distance, her figure growing smaller and darker until it vanishes altogether. I didn't make an awful irreversible mistake. Shit. A sense of dread I'd felt moments before had come back to full force. I could sense a malevolence within me, an outside hand that made me lash out at Seiko. It felt like something was in my mouth. I had no idea what, but there was definitely something in there. Stuck a finger in and tried to dig it out. Oh! Figured out something and pulled out, and from my throat, large clumps of long black hair. Oh, ew. It just kept pulling and pulling. I couldn't believe how much there was. The strands stretched all the way from my stomach through my esophagus into my hands, and even then there was still more to pull. The motion was unnatural, and was creating an repulsive, sickening sensation along my tonsils. It felt like I was going to throw up again. Where the hell did all this hair come from? Was it stuck in my throat? Oh god. It was only faint notion before now, but I was certain I was remembering some future event. I didn't know why or how, but I was repeating time. I'm just not allowed to apologize. I could feel a dark will guiding some or something wanted Seiko to be killed in this timeline as well. But I wasn't going to let it happen. Not without a fight. Oh. I have to go after her. I have to apologize. I can't leave her alone like this. I ran as quickly as I could in the direction Seiko had gone, but then... No. A fierce earthquake began shaking the building. It was so violent, I couldn't even stay standing. I crouched along the ground, waiting for it to pass. Everything was moving, and there were sounds of objects cracking and breaking all around me. The glass was shattering, ceiling tiles were raining down upon me. I was scared for my life. So scared, so very, very afraid. I was certain I was going to die. Maybe a big chunk of ceiling would fall on me, or the floor would open up on my feet and swallow me whole. I kept wondering how it was going to end. Was I going to be crushed? How badly would it hurt? How long would it go before I finally died? My head was swimming with all kinds of worst case scenarios, while my body just remained motionless on the ground. I never felt so helpless before. I didn't even care anymore. I'd take any release I could get, just make it stop. but there was no relief for me. All I could do was curl up into a ball and pray.
私はただ祈ることしかできなかった。どれくらい経った
I
だ
wonder
ろ
how
う。
much time had passed.
一瞬にも
It could have been a moment, a few minutes, or even a
数
few
時
hours
間
for
に
all I
も
knew,
思えるほ
but
ど
it did
恐
thankfully
ろし
end.
い時間が過
The
ぎて
dark corridors were silent once more.
校舎は体中をこ
I
わばら
gradually
せなが
loosened
ら
my stiff body,
ゆっくり
uncurling
と
from the
体を起
floor.
こすと
Blotches of dust and
頭
wood
の
chips
上から
fell from my hair.
服の中にも
Some of the
砂みた
finer
いな
debris
細
had
か
got
い
into my
粒子がい
clothing
っ
and
ぱ
was
い入って
crunching
て
around like sand
ジャリ
with
ジャリ
every
言う
movement was not pleasant.
服をつまんでバ
I
サバ
brushed
サと
myself
洗い
off as best as I could and
スカート
slowly
を
rose to
は
my
たいて
feet, slapping my
立ち上が
skirt
ってみた。
in vain to clear away any excess dust and dirt.
埃が舞い
The particles
白
in
く
the air
煙
were
る
like
廊下を
white
見
smoke
渡すと
billowing through the
そこ
pitch
に
black
は
hallway. It took me a moment to get my
絶
bearings.
望的な状
Once I
況が
finally did, though, I almost wish I
私の
hadn't.
前に
The sight before my
横
eyes
たわって
instantly
い
washed
た。
away what little hope I may have had. What?
今の地震で
The
床
earthquake
が
had
抜け
completely
て
caved in part of the floor.
向こう
It
側
was no
へ
longer possible to continue down this
聖子の
hall.
方
No
へ
longer possible to trace
もう
Seiko.
少し向こうにしゃ
I'd
がん
been
でいたら
cowering from the quake only a few
床
feet
の
ahead.
亀裂に飲み込ま
I'd
れ
be
て
dead for sure. Sold up
私は
into whatever
無事
hell
に住んではいなかっ
laid down there.
た。穴の縁に
I
膝
knelt
を
down by
つ
the
け
edge of
て
the hole and peered
暗
within.
くてよく見えないけど
It was a dark tunnel for sure.
この校舎
But
意外と
if
階
what I
ごと
thought
に
I saw
天
was
井
correct,
が
the
高い。
ceiling of the school were unreasonably high.
さらに下の階
To
の
make matters worse, it
ちょ
seemed
う
like
ど
the
ここから
floor
真下
directly
の床
below
にも
had fallen out
穴
as
が
well.
開いたみたいだ。ここから落ち
I
たら
didn't dare consider just how
ど
deep
こ
this
まで
pit
落
might
ちてい
go.
くんだろう。
All I knew was I couldn't risk falling into
身
it.
震いしな
Shivering
が
in
ら
terror, I pulled myself
私
up.
はどうしよう。
What do I do? Can I get around it?
急がないと
I had to hurry.
急がないと
I definitely had to hurry, but
Seiko
then
が
Seiko would
自殺
commit
してしまう。
suicide. But there was still time.
今度こそ
I
そん
was
なこと
determined to
絶
not
対
let
さ
this
せない。
happen. No matter what, I was going to
そん
save
な
her.
運
I was
命
going to change
変え
her
てやる。
horrible fate. Search mode. Oh, this is cool. Hey, hey. Okay, okay. Fire. This is fire. Map. Okay. Oh,
保健室は
I don't like this place.
ここは
The infirmary was where I'd been attacked. I didn't want to stay in there any
できれ
longer
ば
than I
早
had
く
to.
出たい。体中を怪我されたようなあ
The
の
horrible
感覚
sensation
は
of my body being
二
overcome
度と経験
with a
した
hair
く
like
ないも
mist
の。
was something I never hoped to experience again as long as I lived. All things considered, there's surprisingly little dust on the beds. There's nothing under them, is there? No, there isn't. Good. There's a pair of scissors on one of the shelves. Its blades are stained with blood. Proper procedure for dissection. First and foremost, you must ensure that both arms and both legs are firmly pinned down, such that the subject is completely unable to move. Next, make a clean incision across the stomach and carefully peel the skin on both sides, exposing the subject's innards. Use pins to keep the eye. The remainder of the page is so stained and faded that it's completely illegible. There are a large number of balls lined up on the shelf here. Each one of them, it seems to be packed tightly with small chunks of undefiable meat, and the smell suggests they've been here for quite a while. Huh? There's a photo
写
here.
真がある。ボロボロに傷んだ
They were
証拠の
cracked
写
and
真は
warped in various
撮影さ
spots,
れた
and the
年
picture
代の
itself
古
was
さを
in
物語
black
って
and
い
white.
た。
Clearly, this was not a recent photograph.
若い男
It
性
was just a
が
simple
一
shot
人
of a
写って
man
いる。
looking directly at the camera.
まるで
A formal
お
errand
見合
to
い
it,
写
as
真
if
のよう。
it used to be arranged, as if we were used to for an arranged marriage interview.
誰だろう。
I wonder who
こ
this
の
is.
机の持ち
Was he
主
the
か
man
な。
who worked at his desk, or
そ
a
れか
family member, maybe?
家族の写真。
Wait, let me move the charging. Oh, sure. It's an old-fashioned space heater, and it's so full of ash, it'll probably never light again. Anything on the ceiling? Probably not. So let's go to this hall. There's a large corridor in the floor, too big to jump across. Getting to the other side wouldn't be possible from here. I doubt there's anything more, right? Probably not. Is there anything I missed here? Doesn't seem like it. Ugh. Oh.
壁に叩きつけられて飛び散っ
There
た
was a mess of blood
人
and
の内
entrails
臓
on
の
the
ような
wall,
もの
as
が
if someone
壁
were
についている
launched from across the corridor at tremendous speeds and splattered on the
さっ
impact.
き聖子が
The
言ってい
smell
た
was
けれど
supposedly vile, and Seiko had
本当
commented on
に
it
生
before,
臭い
but it was really hitting me now.
臓
Every
器
breath
特
I
有の
took was
匂い
triggering my gag reflex.
また
It
吐
was
き気
all
が
I
して
could
き
do.
た
It was all I could do to not vomit again. The door to the science lab is frozen in place, as if it just stood for decoration on the wall. It can't be opened. So you're saying I can't go in the science lab? Yeah. Right? Yeah. So let's see up here.
一人で真っ
As
暗
I
な
wandered
中
through the
を歩い
darkened
ていると
corridors, every hair on my body
全
was
身
standing up
鳥
at
肌が立つよ
attention.
う
I
な
had
感覚に
goosebumps
包
from
まれ
head
て
to toe.
まるで
It felt like
一歩
a
ごとに
fog
不安
uneasiness
という
was
霧
swirling
が
around me with
体
each
に
step I
絡ん
took.
それがどんどん重なっ
And the
て
fog was growing thicker and
いつか
thicker,
は完全に
to such an
闇
extent
に
that I
飲み込
began
まれて
fearing the darkness
消
might
えてな
swallow
く
me
なりそ
whole
う
and
な
I'd
不
cease to
安
exist.
正気を
I
い
could
つ
feel
ま
my
で保
sanity
ってい
sleeping,
られるのか
slipping,
わからない焦り
slipping away. I didn't know how much longer I could hold out, and I was starting to lose patience. I just wanted to get it over
怖い
with.
という感覚は
It was like a
粘着質
slime
だ
covering my entire being.
拭
No
って
matter
も
how much I
拭って
wi-
も
uh,
ぬるぬ
I
る
wi-
とこびが
wipe,
ついて取れない
I was only squishing around. Couldn't come off. It was stuck fast.
歩きながら
I walked around
Seiko の名
aimlessly,
前を
calling
呼
out
ぶことで
Seiko's name. By doing so, I think I
感
was
覚を
able
シャ
to
ット
dull
ダウ
my
ンして
senses and just barely maintain my grip on
Seiko!
reality. Seiko, where are you? Please answer me. I wasn't thinking straight. I want to
私
apologize.
どうかしてた通路の先の真
Wait,
っ
I
暗
swear I
闇に
saw
光
light
る筋
gliding
が
off
一
or
瞬見え
something.
た気がする
It looked for a moment like a web of
斜めに
sinewy strings
縦に
stretched all across the hall.
複数
And
恐
what
る
the
恐
fuck
る
is
近
that?
づいてみると
I looked report until I could
確かに
confirm that
光る
they
線
were
があ
in
る
fact strands of wire.
私はそっとそ
Gently,
の
I
線
reached
に
out a
指
finger
を
and
触れ
touched the
てみた
closest one. Yow!
刺激に
I
驚い
pulled
て
my hand away, looking
離した
down at
指
it.
を見
There
てみ
was
る
now a
と
very fine, clean slice
裂けた指
on
の
the tip
傷
of my
口に
finger. Tiny red
プツプ
beads
ツと
were beginning to
赤
form.
字の玉はみるみる
Those
大き
beads
く
just
な
keep
り
getting bigger and bigger as I
やがて
watched
つなが
eventually
って
swelling into another
大
and
きな
forming a
血の
single drop
雫
of
に
blood.
指を伝って
The drop quickly
手首の
became
方
too
に
heavy for
流
its
れ出る
perch and began welding its way down to my hand toward my wrist.
ピアノ
Piano wire. It's a little different.
少し撫でた
I
だけで
couldn't believe it
こ
had
んなに
cut so
深く
deeply
皮
from
膚が
that
切
just
れる
one
の
faint
何こ
touch.
れ
Had it been
研いで
sharpened?
痛い
It really stung.
こんなの
If
が
I
張
hadn't
り巡
noticed
ら
those
されたの
wires
か
strung up across the hall,
気づ
I
かず
just
に
kept
通った
walking.
ら
I shuddered to
大
think
変な
what
ことに
might
な
have
る
happened.
幽霊とかじゃなくて
Death not from malevolent
人為的な
spirits,
罠
but from a mere booby trap.
誰
Who
が
could
こん
have
な
done this?
私は
There was definitely
何者か
planned
の
malice,
悪意を感じて
planned malice behind
身
it.
震いした
I could sense an ill will in the air and began to
ま
tremble.
さか
Was someone watching
今
me?
この瞬
Even
間
at
も
this very moment?
私が
Was
罠
someone
に引
just
っかかっ
waiting
て
for me
死
to
んだ
fall
り
into
ひど
the
い
trap
目
and
に
die
遭えば
so
よかったの
they
にっ
could
て
gloat about it? Is someone
誰
there?
か見てるの
Hey!
時勢が聞かずに口
I
を
was
つ
like
い
an
て
unconscious
言葉
shout.
が
I
出た
couldn't control myself. I was scared, and whoever this
ひ
was
どい
was
許
heartless.
せない
I couldn't just let it go.
よ
Stop this, please! You're scaring me. Don't do these awful things to
い
people.
ろんな感情が
A
ぐるぐ
bevy
る
of
回
negative
って
emotions began
私は
swimming
無意識に
through my head,
涙
and
を
I
流
suddenly
して
realized I was
切断
crying.
線が張り
And I knew
巡ら
this
されたこの通路
corridor
は
with its
このま
web
ま
of
じゃ
razor
進
sharp
むこと
piano
が
wire
できない
was effectively impossible, at least for the moment.
何かこの
I need
線を
some
切れるよう
need to
な
find some way to
道
cut
具
these
とか
wires, or some means
と
of
にかく
disabling
罠を解除
this
しな
trap at
い
any
と
rate.
私は
I decided to go back the way I
来た道を
came and search the rest of the
引き返す
school
こ
for
とにした
answers. Can't go there. Can I go here? Or is it just gonna like we're gonna look at the wire? Yeah. Sturdy sharpened piano wire is strung tightly across the entire width of the corridor, from wall to wall. I didn't mean to click that one. The little classroom tray is frozen in place, as if it's just another decoration on the wall. It can't be opened. What's this though? Smudgy blood red lettering reads, "Getting close to the darkness is one way to learn the truth. This whole place sits close to darkness, after all." Soul burned by waves of energy, pay tribute to God in this house of Shinozaki. Purified by the flames of hell, judgment passed in the great beyond. The following words scrawled on the blackboard. Your friend is a traitor. You're going to be killed. Run. I shouldn't have been there. I wasn't on the board when I first got here with Seiko. Somebody had to have written it recently, but why? To create a rift in our friendship? I don't know if it was a person or a ghost who did this, but whoever it was a terrible thing to do. This is all really starting to get to me. Somebody in here. Stop harassing me, whoever you are. I'm not taking this anymore. I just can't. Who's running? Is she running? I didn't even know whom I was angry with. But to make no sense, make no mistake, I was seething. I was probably really close to my breaking point. I ran out of the room, never even pausing to wipe the tears from my eyes. Okay, now let's just go here for now. Go up, because there's less stuff. Actually, no. It's more piano wire. There was yet another piece of piano wire in this room, seemingly razor sharp like the others, but only one. I could avoid it easily with some care. What is this thing? In the corner of the room, there was an antique mechanical device with a lever attached to it. Its only featured two wheels with spools of translucent wire controlled around them and projected out toward the ceiling into a perfect tight line. Could this be the source of the booby trap? I pulled the lever. Pulled the lever. It's a pretty big lever. I wonder if it'll even move. Nah. The machine was old and the lever was rusted, so it wasn't going to give without a fight. I could rattle it a little though, so I figured I had a chance. Oh. I did it. It's gone. The piano wire, it's gone. Oh, fire. Maybe it's gone from here as well. Oh, it's gonna do the whole walk. Okay, wait. Let's drink some water to this one. Oh wow, it is gone. It's a mechanism with lever attached to it. Pull the lever. Oh, wait, I think that lever's gonna fuck me up. Actually, wait. Okay. Pull that. Oh. Nice. Phew.
変な装置
With a strange contraption, pulling the lever made
床板が伸び
a
たけど
retractable floorboard
消
extend
えてい
outward
た
over
光る
the
線
hole.
が元
Also
に
restrung
戻
all the piano
って
wire.
触れないように気
How
を
to
つけ
begin
な
not
い
to
と
touch any of it, even if I slightly brushed up against a single strand. There's a large hole in the floor with a single board stretched across it, serving as a makeshift bridge.
ここにも
Another one.
階段出口に
Right at the
切
base of
断
the
線が
staircase. No less what a sadistic place to put it. It should be possible to use the stairs, but the piano wire is razor sharp. Best to go slow and take care not to forget about it later on. What's that supposed to mean, bro? What do you mean take care and forget about it? Why will they forget about it? Oh my god, it's gonna be hanging again. Oh, Skelly. Their blue, bleach white skeleton remains here. Based on their build, it seems like this was a female middle school or high school student. Their school ID name tag is lying on the ground nearby. Matsukaze Prefectural High School, Rei Kurosawa. The bedroom is fully boarded up. It won't be possible to get inside. Alright. It's an old rusty bucket full of maggots. Best to keep your distance. Don't be fucking hanging, man. Shaky fed lettering could just barely made out on the old flyer. Put it out of your mind. Don't worry. Eat, laugh, go nuts. Let the darkness in. Suddenly, I felt a sickness into the pit of my stomach. It was almost unbearable. I felt like I was forgetting something. Something absolutely crucial. Something I was consciously trying to forget about. I had to remember, no matter what. Can I? Oh, I can't do anything here. Okay, I guess. Okay, I suppose going slow in this just means like go down to the hall, don't skip past it. Probably, right? I guess so. The board should be sturdy enough to get you across the other side, where some sort of mechanism with conspicuous lever weights. Pull it. Hey, thank you for the likes. Phew.
やっぱりだ
Just as I
この
thought,
装
the
置は
device controlled both the
レバーを左
floorboard
右
and the
に
wire
入れるごと
shaft.
に
It was both or it
光る
was
線か
neither. How cruel
穴
to
の
make a
床板
person
か
choose.
どちらかが設置されるんだ
Wait, what? So what the
なんて意地悪な仕
fuck
掛
do I
け
do? Okay, we come on. Help me, please. Somebody help me. What? Who? Okay. Aha, aha.
3年 A 組
Nakashima grade 3 roommate. Nakashima grade 3 roommate. Please return to class immediately.
中島さん大至急クラスへ戻ってください
Wha-
私
Who, me?
次は
You're next.
あなたです
Next isn't killed? What the hell does that mean? Do we go check it out? Oh, hell no. We're saving this one, bro. Can we even like get inside here? No. Let's just go here, bro. Anything here to look at? No. Oh, what's that light?
電気も消えて
There weren't
暗
any
闇になって
lights
い
on.
る
The whole school was
通路
bathed
奥
in
の
darkness.
教
Yet
室の
this
中で
small room,
小さな
a small circle of
丸い
light just kept
光が
blinking on and off.
ついたり私が
It
じっと
seemed
その
almost as
光
if it
を
would
見つ
turn
め
on
ると
whenever I
光
looked at it, and
目を
turned off
離す
whenever I
と
looked away.
消える
Or maybe that was just my imagination.
誰かが
But it seemed
こ
possible
っち
that
を見て
someone
反
could be
応して
trying to
る
get
の
my
かもしれ
attention.
誰かいるの
Is anybody in here?
返事はない
No response.
だんだん
I
気
began
味
to
が
get
悪
more
く
and
なっ
more
てき
creeped
た
out with every passing second. At first I
無
thought
言で
maybe somebody was watching me,
じっ
but
と
now
見つめ
I
られ
was
ている
almost
ような
certain
気
of
持
it.
ちが膨らんでくる
As I got closer, the source of the light, blinking stopped. The light was now fully on.
懐中
A
電灯
flashlight,
さ
and
っ
it's
きの
on.
命
I
令
wonder if
は
this was the
何だっ
source
た
of the
のだろう
blinking light, and
近
it
づく
did
と
turn
止まった
steady
の
when
が
I got near the thing.
余計に
But that
不
was
気味さを
left
煽る
with more questions. Take it.
きっと電池があまり残っていな
Maybe it
く
was
て
just low on batteries,
チカ
and
チカ
that's
していた
why
ん
it
だ
kept going on and
私
off.
は
That's
自
what
分
I
に
told
そう
myself
説
as I
明して
picked up the discarded
そっ
flashlight.
と目の前の懐中電灯を手床に変わ
Flashlight.
った様子はない
Nothing seemed particularly
普
odd
通の
about it.
懐中電
It
灯
was just your regular run-of-the-mill
でも
flashlight, and it
本
really
当
did
に電池
seem
が
to
あ
be
まり
low
残ってる
batteries.
残量に気をつけて使わなきゃ
I'll have to make
な
sure
る
to
べ
use it
く
sparingly,
消してお
so
こ
as no waste what little energy I had left. There was bleach white skeletons rolled out here. Judging by the high on the uniform, it seems to be the remains of a male junior high student. Looking closely, there's a faded school name tag attached to his blazer. Shobu University Middle School. Masashi Kawasaki. The shelves littered with dead lice. If one were to rest an arm on one of these shelves, there's no telling how many might come along for the ride. There are 3 lines of deep scratches in the teacher's podium, all seemingly made by fingernails. What could have happened here? What could have happened here? Let's read this as well. Listen to your teacher. You're going to die now. What? Excuse you, mate. Nothing here, I guess.
その部屋に入
As
った
soon as I entered
時
the room, I had a bad feeling about
私
it.
耳が痛くなる
The
ほ
sound
ど
was almost deafening. There
しんと
wasn't a
した
single
教室
sound to be heard. This room and this room
何の
alone
音
felt
も
very
聞こえ
different
ない
from any other.
ここだけ
What a beautiful
な
drawing.
んだか空気子供の描いた
It's a child's crayon
元気な
drawing,
絵
very vibrant and colorful. This subject's
クレヨン
mouth
で
is
描
open
かれ
and
て
she
いる
seems
み
to
た
be
い
eating a watermelon, perhaps.
口を大きく開けて
Yeah, that's it.
ス
There were
ー
two
プを
skeleton remains here,
食
both
べ
of
てい
them
るのか
mostly
な
with whitened at this point. They seem to have died huddled up against one another. Both are female students and look to be around junior or senior high school age. Oh, there's a school name tag attached to the remains of this one's uniform. Karasuyama High School, Mikishato. I guess the other one doesn't have anything. Class log. You ate a what today? I ate a student today. Oh, okay. I was hungry, so I had to. Plus, you played rock paper scissors, and I lost. I thought I'd lose an auto, but I didn't. That's not creepy at all. It's full of dirty tissues. It kind of turns the stomach best not to look any closer, just to walk away. It's probably the same one. Just gonna look here. There's a large hole in the floor, too big to jump across. Getting to the other side won't be possible from here. Maybe it has something to do with this thing. This one's just from here. The telltale glint of the piano wire became visible once more. Okay. Oh my god, it didn't work. Shit. Okay, I'll go turn it around, I guess, and I will go up this time. Did I go to this hall? I don't know. Maybe. Let's go up then. Oops. Ref room. What's that? Ref room? Search. The door to the reference room is frozen in place, as if it's just another decoration on the wall. Can't be opened. What? Who's that? Just a decomposing corpse. The smell is ghastly. Judging by height and uniform, this is probably once a male senior high student. His school name and tag seems to have survived intact, prominently displayed on his now damp and discolored blazer. Matsukaze Prefectural High School. Kazuhiro Murafoshi. See what's there as well. Oh, the end. Keep clicking right click instead of fucking middle click. Ugh. Nagashima grade 3 roommate. Nagashima grade 3 roommate. Please return to class immediately. Bro, but the fucking door is closed. Wait, maybe I can still go in though. Do I go in? Kisaragi Academy grade 2-9. Just stop it please, you got the wrong person. Oh god. Yeah, I've seen that. You can't even go in. Stupid as fuck. Let's see if we go back, if there's anything. No matter how much I wandered, I just couldn't seem to figure out where Seiko had run off to. And I'd been teased from the shadows and frightened the whole time. I was... When I came back to... Wait. The whole time I was searching, I couldn't make much more of it. I was losing my mind. When I came back to my senses, I found myself staring into the hallway on the 3rd floor of the school building. I began to doubt myself, to doubt the fated events that lay ahead, or whatever these horrific future memories were. Couldn't actually happen, right?
勝
I
手
had no
にそう
reason
思い
to
込
doubt
んでい
these
るだ
things
けで
I'd been envisioning, of
何の
course,
確
but I
証だ
kept
と
telling
も
myself it was all just paranoia.
今までだって騎士官に
I'd
ついては
experienced deja
小
vu
さな
many
頃
times
か
in my
ら
life
ずっ
ever
とあった
since I was
し
a little girl. It didn't have to mean anything.
記憶の引き出しに詰まっている似たようなシチュエー
Someone
ションを
told me deja vu was just the
神経
brain
が勝手
recognizing
に
a
つない
similar
で
situation from one spot
そう
and
思い
making a
込んで
false
いるだけ
connection,
という
pulling
説
the
も
world
聞いた
file.
もうやだ
Please, no more.
聖子
Please, don't leave me by myself.
何かに頭を支
I
配
was
された
basically
ように
lost, and all the ability to reason as if my mind had been taken over by someone outside by some outside force.
泣き
I
崩
broke
れて
down
し
on
ま
the
っ
spot and began crying.
たあの音は
It's not.
壁を蹴るような
A
大
loud
きな
sound caught
音
my
に
attention. It sounded like someone kicking a wall, shot up from the ground as if I were yanked. Oh my god, not this, bro.
同時にこの
As
シ
the
チュエー
roll
シ
of
ョ
my
ン
brain
の
began
記
to
憶の引き出し
recognizing
が
a similar situation from
ゆ
my
っくり
past.
と開き
A
始
file
め
was being pulled.
やだ
No.
トイレの中から
Sounds of
聞こえてくる
sounds of a struggle coming from
こ
inside
の
the
乱暴
bathroom
な
stall.
音
It's exactly the same.
そうだ
Oh my god, bro, not like this.
しんと張り
There was
詰
an
め
eerie
た空気の
stillness
女子トイレの中
in the air within the girl's lavatory.
人の気配は全くしな
It
い
didn't
け
feel
れど
like there was anyone else in here with me, but I sensed a
三つ目の扉が
slight movement of the
今
third stall
閉じたよ
door
う
from
に
the
見え
back as if it were just closed.
私の心臓
My
が
heart
跳
was
ね
racing.
回
I
る
was so nervous. Felt like all the blood in my body had
血が
begun
逆
flowing
流
in
している
reverse
ような
behind this
感
door.
覚になる
Oh my god,
この
brother.
扉の向こうに
Oh! No one's saying it. But why is there news?
聖子
Seiko, where are you? I
ロ
miss
ー
you.
プを見て
Just looking at the news sent a wave of dark feelings through my
やっ
mind.
ぱり
The
死の
specter
運
of
命
death
は
was right in front of
す
me,
ぐ目の前で
bearing its fangs.
もし
But I went too much longer without finding her. Ah!
背後でまた
A same dull
壁を蹴るような
thought
音が
echoed
して
again from behind me.
驚い
Started
て
as I
振り
turned
返
back
る
toward the stall.
誰もいない個
No one's
室
there.
なのに
What was I hearing? Well, there's a breeze coming out from it.
ここの壁に手を軽く握
I
った
stepped inside and
甲の
began
方で
lightly knocking on the back
壁のあ
wall
たりを
in
ノック
several
してみる
different spots. Wasn't there like a ladder thing that came through here? Ah,
ここ
it's hollow.
よく見ると
Looking closely, the
周
wall
りの
did
壁板が少し浮いて
shoot
い
out
る
very slightly, right around the exact spot.
私は考えるより先
Unconsciously, I
に
pushed on it,
壁の一部が
and a small piece of
ドアの
pounding
ように
swung into
奥に
space
向か
beyond
っ
like
て
a
壁
door.
だとばかり
It
思って
was
いた
well
から
hidden, to say the least. Never
ま
once
さか
would I
奥
have
に
guessed
空
there
間があ
had
る
been a
とは
hidden
思
room
いもし
behind
な
this
かった
particular bathroom
真
stall.
っ暗
It's really dark in here.
畳を縦に
It
2
was
枚
extremely
並べた
narrow,
くらい
making
の
it feel
細長い空間が
longer than it was. You
So
could
こ
fit
には
maybe 2 tatami mats on the ground there, end to end.
行き止まりの床
A
に
hole
は
was cut into
人が入れるくらいの
the
穴が
floor,
開い
and
て
the
いて
back outfitted with a
下の
ladder
階に降りられる
leading down into the
は
main
し
school
ごが
building below.
下の階が
I
見え
peered
ない
down to the hall, but could see no sign
こ
of
こ
a
を降り
floor,
ていく
but
と
nor the end of the
2階
ladder.
や1階を越え
This thing
て
could
地下にま
lead
で
all the way to
到
the
達
ground
してしま
level,
いそ
or
うだ
even further.
気圧か風のせいな
Whether
の
to
か
pressure
隠し扉が
differentials
勝
or
手
the
に閉ま
breeze
っ
in
て
the
いる
air, the secret door suddenly shut itself behind me.
さっきからの
That
音は
must have been what I was hearing
これだ
earlier.
この穴
A wretched smell was
場所が場所だけに
wafting up from
も
below,
のすご
hardly
い
a
周期が
surprise given where I
立ちこ
was.
この下に降りても
I didn't want to imagine what
きっと
unspeakable things
想
might
像を
await
絶
from at the
する
bottom
場所に
of this
出
ladder.
るだけのよう
But
な
if
気がす
Seiko
る
had gone this way, I shook off my misgivings and began descending.
汚物が溜まって
I
い
wonder
る
if
部屋に
maybe
着
this
くんじゃ
ladder
ない
ended
の
up
か
in a
な
garbage dump or something.
自
So
分
my
に問いか
tracks
けると
seriously
たくなって
considering turning
でも
back, but I
もう
didn't
二度
want
と
to
来
miss
たくない
something that I
し
have to do this
それ
again
なら
later.
今確
So
認して
figured I
しま
might
お
as
う
well tough it out and see what I might find down at the
考
bottom.
えを2点3点
I
さ
was
せなが
waffling
ら
between my desire to be
私は
thorough and
な
my
るべ
instinct to
く
turn
空
back,
気
but I
を吸わ
kept
ないよう
climbing
に
down, all the while
息を
holding my
止め
breath
て
as much as I
は
could.
しごを降りたはしご
Sure is wet. If I'm not careful, I might slide. Oh. Oh, ew, what?
やだ
That is you.
よかった
I'm really glad it's not a
汚物
garbage
そ
dump.
こは
It seemed to be
泥
caved
の
like
壁
room
と
with muddy walls
土
and
の
a
床
dirt
降り
floor.
てきた穴から
Looking up, I could see a
薄
very
暗い
faint
光
light
が
coming from the
少
hole
しだ
to
け
climb
照ら
through,
してくれてい
but
る
the
けれ
whole
ど
area was otherwise pitch black.
調べる意
There
味
doesn't seem to be
ある
anything
かなこの部
fine
屋
in here at all.
何
I'm
も
probably
なさそう
wasting my
辺り
time.
を見回そ
While I
う
was
と
surveying my
立
surroundings,
ち
my
上がろう
best
と
I,
した
as best I could. I
けれど
attempted to stand up, but that didn't go very well. Gah. Oh, what the
足
hell?
首が
My ankle got
す
swollen
ごい
pretty
熱を
badly
持
and
っ
felt
て
like it was on
聖
fire.
子に手当てを
It
し
was
て
the
もらっ
same sprained
た
ankle
捻挫した
Seiko
方
had
の
tended
足首で
earlier.
着地し
Must
て
have
しま
landed
い
on it when I slipped from the ladder,
また
activating
痛
it
めたぞ
further. No, why is this happening?
大丈夫な方の足で立ち上
I
が
made
り
another attempt to get up,
捻
this
挫し
time
た
onto
方
my
の
good
足を
ankle.
そっと
If
掴
I
み
shifted my weight up so the
歩
majority of
こ
it
うと
was
して
stood
体
on
重を
that
か
leg,
ける
maybe I
と
could walk. Cow!
呆
Both
然とした
ankles? No such
歩けない
black, I wasn't going anywhere. Okay, no both
こんな真っ暗な
ankles.
場所で誰にも
I
気
was
づい
stuck
て
in
も
the
らえない
dark,
ところで
dark dank cave,
は
where
しごもも
where no one would ever find me, with a ladder I couldn't use.
足のしびれが
My leg
だ
began
ん
to
だん
going
溶
numb,
けて
and the pain from my
じ
ankle
ん
was
じん
almost
と
unbearable.
重いやだやだよ
No, no, I have to get out of here. I have to.
壁に体を預けなが
Leaning
ら
on the wall for support, I
捻挫した
attempted
方
to
の足を
stand
浮
on
かせ
once
て
more,
も
this
う一
time
度片足
holding
で
my
立ち上
sprained
がる
ankle in the air as best as I could.
はしごに両手をかけて上が
I
ろう
placed
と
both
す
my
るけ
hands
れ
on
ど
the ladder, but it was no
最
use.
初の一歩が
I couldn't
上
even
が
take
ら
the
ない
first step.
意を決して
Mustering all my
Kata
strength, I
Astashinomama
figured I'd
jump
give
する
jumping a try, even if it was only within
濡れた
one
はしご
leg.
の一段目
But
に
as soon as the other came in
足をか
contact
けよ
with
う
the
としたん
bottom
だけれ
rung
ど
of a wet, slippery ladder. Oh. Oh.
全身の血の気
I
が
could
引
feel
いてい
myself
く
turning pale as
これ
and
本当に
truly
無理冗
stuck.
談じゃない
This was no joke. I was frantic. I tried climbing the ladder again and again, but just kept finding myself sprawled
もがいても落
unceremoniously
ち
across the ground.
無様に地面に転がり
She's
つ
cooked.
何度繰り返したかわか
You
ら
can
ない
see how many times I challenged those damn
周囲の
rungs.
壁から
I even
出られる場所
searched
が
the
ないかも
walls
探した
for new
でも
another
そ
way
の
out.
希望のこと
but it
ご
was
とく
simply no use.
自然に
Tears were welling up
目
in
に
my eyes
飲み込め
uncontrollably. Tears.
成
Tears.
功
Sorry, Seiko. I can't make it. I can't
あなたを
save you.
目の前に
And then all of a
人の
sudden,
気
I
配
sensed
が
a
した
person in front of me.
お友達のとこ
If
ろ
you
に
want to find
行
your
きた
friend,
け
you
れ
can't
ば
just give up.
よくここ
I'm
まで来
impressed
た
you made
ね
it this far. You done well.
頑張ったね
Oh,
目の前
Seiko!
に小
It
さ
was
な
a little
女
girl.
の子
She
が
was
立っ
just
ていた
there, and she spoke to me in a very comforting
ぎゅっ
voice.
と
Then she hugged me
私の
tightly, as if
頭を
trying to
抱えるように
enshroud my head
抱き
with
しめて
her
くれ
being.
よしよし
There, there.
大
We'll be
丈
alright.
夫
I'll let you see her
合わ
if
せ
you
てあげ
like.
るよ
Will you listen to what I have to say?
もう
I didn't care who. I didn't care if it was a person or a ghost. I just want somebody. Anybody to say Seiko.
いい子
Good. Good girl.
いい子
Good girl. That's a good
いい
girl.
大丈夫
Everything's going to be okay.
辛い記
Painful
憶は
memories, you see,
その方
are
が
the funniest of
面
them all.
白いから
Oh, she's fucked. Did we fuck up? Yeah, looks like Seiko's doing fine. Nami, insensitive jerk. No, I shouldn't say that about her. It was my fault. Nami was just scared, and after that, she went through. I don't blame her.
いつもあんなに明るい
She's always been so cheery and so kind.
いつもあんなに優しい
But it brought out all her pain, all her tears.
書いちゃダメ
And that's the one thing a friend should never do. A smile suits her face best of all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Nami. I'm sorry for making you so sad. I feel so lost without you.
あなたがいないと我慢私も
It's the same for me, Seiko. She's here.
成功
Seiko, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I just want us to be together forever. Not me. But when I'm with you, when I make you mad, then I rub the wrong way and make things unbearable for you? Of course you don't. That was just me being stubborn and pouting and behaving like a spoiled brat.
聖子が
Seiko approached me with arms outstretched. Fuck me.
生きて
Seiko approached me with arms outstretched. She wanted to hug me and immediately obliged without the slightest hesitation. This was Seiko, warm and alive, soft and smelling lovely as usual.
もう離さ
I'll never let you go again. Me neither. You better not.
あっちにね
There's a
畳
Japanese
の
style
敷
room
いてあ
over
る
there
部屋があるんだ
with a top
ちょっと休
with
憩
ottoman
できそう
mats
だ
and
よ
everything. We should go sit down and try to calm my nerves a little. The break sounds nice.
そ
Let's
こ
go.
で少し休もうか用務員室
Custodian's closet. This is one of those
さっきここ
doors that wouldn't
扉
open,
が開
isn't
かな
it?
かったとそうだっけ
Oh, huh. I passed out
なんか
earlier,
ね
I guess.
さっきがついたらこの
What
中
did
に
you do? I
残
was
され
lying
ていた
down
の
in this room. Oh, someplace underground. I think. With no way out, and then I saw a little girl. What was that? For the life of me, I just couldn't remember it clearly. And that's really odd. Maybe you
幽霊か
have a
何かが
guardian
助
angel
け
on
て
your
くれて
side
る
or a
のかな
ghost.
やめて
Oh,
よ
don't say that.
幽霊と言ったって優しい
I remember
幽
what
霊も
the
いるって
spirit told
さ
us
っき言
when
って
we
たじゃん人玉
first
は
got here, and he said, "Not all ghosts are bad." No,
聖
bad,
子
huh?
は余裕
Seiko
で
calmly
扉を
opened the
開
door
い
and
て
stepped into the
用務員
custodian's
ここに
closet.
飛ばされてきた当初人玉を見て怯えきっていたことは
I'll
思い
hardly
ない
believe this was the same person who got scared out of her mind at the first sight of a ghost only a few hours before.
なんか聖子
You
さっ
seem
きま
a
でより
little
も強く
fearless
なっ
now
て
than
な
you
い
were when we
気持ちいい
got here, Seiko. Is that just me?
ん
Huh? As long as you're around, Naomi, I
ナオミ
feel
がい
like
て
I've
く
got
れるも
nothing
の
I know to be scared
なん
of.
か怖いもん
もう気をつ
It's
け
all
て
well and good,
よ
but just make sure you don't let your guard down, okay?
用務員室の中は明かりはつ
There
かな
weren't
かっ
any
たけ
working
ど
lights in the custodian's
常
closet.
に校
But
舎の
definitely
きし
felt
み
a
が
lot
反響
safer
し
in
て
here than it did out
嫌な音を
there in
立
that
て続け
creepy,
ている
creaky
私
hallways.
たちは畳に
The
腰
two
を
of us
下ろすと
plopped down next to
しばらく
another
無
on
言
the
で
tatami.
並んで座っていた
For a long while, neither of us said a word.
Nandaka,
I guess we weren't
何を
sure
話
what
せ
to
ばい
talk
い
about.
無事でよかったよ
I'm so glad you're okay,
Seiko.
Seiko. You too,
ナオミ
Nami.
も
How's the ankle?
あ
Still
さ
hurt?
っきすごく
Feel
痛
like
く
it
なったような気
did
がするんだけ
really
ど
bad for a while, but they're
Ima,
suddenly
全然
fine
平気だ
at the
よ
moment.
よかった
Got to hear it.
聖子おまじないの切れ端は
Did you
見
manage
つ
to
かった
find your paper doll strap?
ないの
No, it's still missing.
どっかで
Guess I
落と
must
した
have
の
dropped
か
it
な
somewhere else. And finding
この
anything
箱
in
の
this
中
place
じゃ
is quite a
探すの
feat.
うん
Yeah, it
困
is.
った
I'm
ね
sorry, but when we get
じ
back,
ゃ
we
あ
can
帰
always
ったら
ask the
さ
class rep to perform
委
the
員長
ritual
に頼
again.
んで
Then we can get
もう一
your
回
a
お
replacement.
まじないみんな
そうだ
That's true.
ね
落ち着くと部屋を出るのが嫌になる
Once we calmed down a bit, we reached a
校舎の
point where we
探索
simply
に
didn't want
戻
to
りたく
leave
な
the
い
room anymore. Had no desire to go back into those halls.
私たちはそのまま
So we didn't.
結構長い時
We
間
stayed right there
ここで
where
おしゃべ
we
りを
were
続けた
for a really long time, just chatting endlessly with another. Carlos just can be
クラスのみんなのこと
about class and the festival and our
文化祭のこと
sleepover the previous night.
昨夜
Ordinary
の
everyday
たまに
conversations.
話しながら
But
私
then
はふと
I happened to look over and
聖子の
catch
視線
Seiko
が
staring
気
at
にな
me.
っただよねほんと
Yeah, totally, huh? Seiko,
聖子
is something
どう
wrong?
したの
No, it's nothing.
なんでもない
暗くてよく見えないけれど
It was too
Seiko
dark to
が
see Seiko's
なんか変
features in any great detail, but something
顔
seemed amiss.
赤い
It was her face. Was she blushing?
ナオミ
No, me.
勇気出しって言うね
It's hard for me to say.
あのね
But well,
うん
what is
あ
it?
の
I
真剣な表情になぜかこっちまで緊張する
she had an uncharacteristically serious expression on her
Nani?
face. Seemed really nervous. What was it, Seiko? What were you trying to tell me? She going
やっ
confess?
ぱいいや
Ah, never mind.
何それ
Oh, come on, actress,
気
just
にな
explain
る
me.
じ
You
ゃん
just spit it out
言って
already.
よ
笑わない
Promise me you won't laugh?
嫌なら
If you don't
笑
want
わ
me to,
な
then
い
I won't.
私
Okay,
本気
because
な
I'm
んだ
totally serious.
ドキッとした
My heart
こ
skipped
こ
a
で
beat.
初めて
This was the beginning. How could I have been so
私は
dense all this time?
どこまで
ここって何が
So
起
I
こ
have
る
no
か
idea
わ
what's
から
going
ない
to
から
happen to us
ちゃん
in
と
here.
伝え
There's
ておき
something I
たい
really
の
need to tell you.
うん
Okay.
聖子の視線がまた
Seiko's focus
私の
changed.
唇
The
に
gaze
注が
now
れて
directed squarely on my
待
lips.
ってこれっ
Wait,
て
was this?
あのね
Will you, kiss
キ
me?
スして
Ah, it's great. Wait. Oh my god, bro. Not this time, bro. Not this time. Get out. Get out, bot. Okay. I picked the wrong thing. Rocky cool. Can't see the emojis in TikTok shot, my bad. Oh yeah, kiss me. Huh?
したいの
I want to kiss you.
なんで
Why?
好きだから
Because I love you.
友達
As a
として
friend,
でしょ
right?
聖子は黙って
Sika didn't say a word. She just shook her head fervently. I was dumbfounded.
頭
Was she
が真っ白
confessing to
に
me?
なる男子にもされたこと
I
な
hadn't
い
even had a
の
boy
に
confess to me yet.
聖子は
She hung her head low,
耐えきれ
staring
ない
down at her
っていう
feet.
様子で
My silence seemed
う
almost
つ
like it
むい
was
て
causing her
黙って
physical
しまっ
pain. She
た
looked like she might explode.
よく見えないけど
I couldn't see her face
きっと
clearly, but I was
顔を
certain
耳
she
まで
must
真
have
っ赤
been
にして
quivering and blushing from
ブ
ear
ル
to
ブル
ear.
と本気なの
You're serious?
結婚したいくらい
I'd marry you if I could. I want to kiss you and hug you too.
ハグもしたい
こんなに小さくて 震えた聖子の
The
声
first time I'd ever heard Seiko speak so softly with such a stammer in her voice. Oh, don't cry.
私は
Before I knew I was
気
crying.
がつく
I
と
had no idea why. Am I? Seiko, I'm so sorry, Oh, wait, she ran away again.
私は
I ran out of the room, just took off down the hall.
涙の理由は
I still couldn't tell why I was crying. It's like I was scared, or maybe I was happy, or maybe I just lost a
分
friend.
かったような嬉しかったような
I need to calm down. The Seiko I was friends with wasn't gone. She hadn't been lost.
恋に関しては
Regardless of
あくまで
whether or not I was able to return
あ
her
りがとう
feelings,
って
I owed
言
her
う
at
べ
least
き
a
だし
thank you.
聖子
Seiko must have been pretty deep in regret by that point. I needed to get back to her. I needed to let her know what I would still stand by her.
フォローしてあげよう突然
I was suddenly distracted by the sound of dripping
水
water
の蛇
nearby.
口を緩くひ
It
ねっ
was
た
as
よ
if
う
someone
な
had left the faucet on,
勢い
but
は
only
ないけれ
just
ど
it was slowly spilling onto
止
the
めど
floor.
なく水が落ちどこから聞こえ
But
て
what
く
was
る
it?
ん
It
だろう
sounded close, yet there was no sign of running water anywhere that I could see. I had a bad feeling about this. All I knew was it was so close. Really close, we know. Couldn't be. I looked down at my feet and then a guy
私は
gasped.
ふと足元を見て私の太ももを伝え
Oh, yeah, I remember this as
黒い
well.
液体が
And a pleasant looking black fluid was running down my thighs and pulling
それはまだ止まら
up
ず
on the floor beneath my
びちゃ
feet.
びちゃ
It
と
wasn't
流れ続
stopping.
けているやだ
Ew, what the hell is this?
慌てて指で
As
す
in
く
they
ってみ
collected
た
a bit of my finger
She
and
did.
studied it. It wasn't blood, it was
Tar
almost
no
tar-like in consistency.
黒く
Smooth and
さらっとよ
viscous.
く見ると
And it seemed to be faintly glowing as well. Was something like this coming out of my body?
手についた
I
黒い
went
液
to
体
wipe my
を
finger on my
スカー
skirt
ト
and
にまつりつけ
shifted in place.
腰を
Lose
抜
my
かしたよ
footing
う
and
に
fell
私
backwards,
は
landing
私は
on my rear.
頭を
I
抱
put
え
my
て
hands on the sides
ひた
so
す
I
ら
had
叫んだ
closed my eyes and screamed.
Moeda.
I reached my limit. I just want all this to be over.
ぎゅっと目をつむ
But
って
try as
真
I
っ暗な
might,
視界
shut out the world.
突
The
然
world was determined
天地
to
がひっくり返った
be
かのよう
ignored.
な
It
感
was like
覚
heaven
が
and
重な
earth
り
were moving all around me.
立ちくらみのようなめまいのよう
Felt
な
dizzy. It was like my soul and my body were separating. I became acutely aware of my own mass. I started
客観的に
obsessing
感じる
over
み
it.
たいな感
It was
覚
so
になる
heavy.
重い
My head in particular, the human cranium weighs about 5 kilograms. I could feel every last gram straining my neck muscles, hurting my back.
首が折れそう背骨が痛い
Bro, no way the TikTok live went down because it showed fucking blood on a fucking horror game, dog. That is insane. Yo, bro. Wait, so wait, did it end? Wait, my bad. Sorry guys. My apologies, everybody. No, it seems like it's active. Maybe. I don't know. We shall see, I guess. Whatever. Let's continue on. But in particular, the human cranium weighs about 5 kilograms. We read this. What's happening? I'm losing consciousness. I can't open my eyes. All the blood in my body came rushing to my head. What was this happening? I could feel the blood vessels in my face pressing against my skin. I could see blood behind my eyelids. It hurts. It hurts so much. My blood just kept coming. It wouldn't stop. It felt as if the blood vessels in my eyes, my whole head could burst any moment. Somebody please save me. Keiko,
気をつけて
be careful. You're about to fall into a
あなたが
valley
こ
of
れから落ちるのは
past and future memories.
意識の朦朧
Just
とした
my last
私の耳に
Vestiges of consciousness were
女の子の
fading.
声が
I
聞
heard
こ
the
えて
girl's voice, but I was in pain. I was weighed down. I couldn't open my eyes.
お友達を助けたければ
If you wish to save your friend, you need to overcome fate itself.
何
What are you saying?
一層頭
The
が
heaviness in my head grew at an alarming rate,
耳の後ろで
and I heard
ミリって音
a
がした
tearing sound behind my
太い
ears.
血管が裂
It was the
けた
sound
よ
of
う
a
に
major blood vessel breaking wide open.
本当に
I was
死ぬ
certain I
の
was
だ
going
と
to
諦
die,
め
but
かけた途
then
端
the pain and dizziness simply vanished.
目の前が
I had the
ぼんや
sensation
り
of a
光っ
faint
ているの
shimmering
を
before
感じ
my eyes,
塞がってい
and I
た目
wondered
が
if maybe I
開
could
くかな
open them now.
私は
Slowly and
ぎゅっ
carefully,
と締めて
I
い
relaxed
た
the
ま
muscles
ぶ
that
た
were
の
so
力を
forcibly and fearfully holding my
ゆっ
eyelids
く
shut.
りと緩めたあ
Where am I? She's home? This
れ
isn't
小学校
Heavenly
じゃ
Host.
ないいつも見慣れた風景だった
Exactly where I
今
was.
朝も
I'd seen this image a
聖子と
million
一緒
times
に出てき
before.
た
Ina, just this morning with Seiko. This was my house.
本当に
Am I really home?
帰って
Was it all a dream?
来れたの
Maybe?
それお母さん
Mom, I'm home.
おかしいな
Something wasn't right. My
なんだ
field of
か
vision was low to
視
the
線が
ground,
低い
and everything around me looked so much
家の
louder than
中
it
のも
should.
のすべて
What's
が
going on?
ナオミ
Nami, guess what? I brought you a cat.
お父さん
Dad,
いつも留守
you've
番
always
して
been so
偉い
mature
な
watching the house while by yourself when we were away.
可愛
Come
が
on,
ってあげ
pet
て
it.
くれよ
よかったわ
Isn't she great, Naomi?
お母さん
Mom?
この子がいれば
Now you have
も
someone
う
to
留
keep
守番
company.
お父さんもお母さ
So
ん
we're
も
always
仕事
so
で
late
いつも
coming home
遅く
from
なっ
work,
てごめん
sweetie.
ね
It's so nice that we can trust you, though.
この猫がい
I'm
れば
really sorry,
寂し
but
く
now
ない
you
よ
won't be
な
lonely anymore, right?
やめて
Stop this.
メイは家の庭を
May would spend half her
戻ってきたり
spend half her time indoors and the other
私は
half
犬
back
猫だった
in the backyard as if she were out to pasture or something. It may not have been much land, but that was her territory, and she rarely ventured outside of it.
ある時私
Once I
は
was
次の日も
upset that my
彼が
parents were going to be late coming from home from work again, that I scooped up May and ran away from home for a little while.
遠くに家出をした
Papa, Mama, I hate
や
you.
めて
Stop it. It's because you're here, May. Because you're here, Papa and Mama don't think they have to come home. It's your fault, you know.
あらあら
I mean, what's wrong? Why are you crying?
そんなに
Where
泣い
did
ち
you
ゃ
and
っ
May
て
run off to?
メイちゃん
Sorry, May. I don't want us to be apart. I said a really mean thing to you, May. I'm so sorry.
何言ってるの
No, no, it's alright now, May. May will always be there for you. She loves you, you know.
あなたの気
She
持ちを
can
ちゃん
sense
と
exactly
理
how
解
you
できる
feel,
か
and
ら
she's very understanding. No,
それからしばらくして
it wasn't long after that. May
メイ
ran
は
away.
私は泣きなが
I
ら
searched for her every
毎
day
日表を
with
探し回っ
teary
たけど
eyes, but in the end, she never did come home.
残念だね
It's such a pity. I guess even cats get strange ideas in their heads from
Nick-
time to
違
time.
うの
That wasn't it.
せっかくのお
And
友
you
達だ
two were
ったの
such
に
good friends too.
私が悪
I
いの
did this.
新しいお
But
友
you'll make
達
new
がで
friends
き
in
る
no
よ
time. You just need to put
頑張って
this
忘
out
れ
of
よ
your
うね
mind and move
メ
on.
イちゃんは
It's because May was so
優しいから
understanding and
私の
kind-hearted
前からいな
that
く
she
なったん
disappeared
だ
from my life.
私があん
If
なこと
only
言
I
わ
hadn't
な
said
け
what
れ
I
ば
said
よ
to
かっ
her.
たんだ
Well, I guess you understand how she feels. May, come back, please, May.
メイちゃん
May,
あなたは
you never change, do you?
お
Mom?
母さん
Mom,
どこ
where
に
are
いる
you?
のいない
She's not here.
ナオミ
Nami?
セイコ
Seiko.
セイコ
Seiko,
Seiko,
Seiko, you're
大丈夫？
right. I've been looking all over for you.
出た
I'm
んだ
so
よ
sure about before.
何の反応も
She didn't
返ってこ
respond.
なかった
Well, she didn't have to. This was definitely Seiko.
よく見え
I
ない
can't see very well. Come a little closer,
もっ
please.
と見せ
Let me
て
see your face.
私は近寄り
I turned towards Seiko, who was sitting on the ground, and rested my head on her
頭を
shoulder.
乗せて
Then I wrapped my arms around her. I still couldn't see her face. I thought it might be because of the dim lighting in the
セイ
room.
コでも
But no, that wasn't it. Something was very wrong here. Seiko wasn't moving an
びっ
inch.
くりとも動か
That's when
な
I
い
realized
冷たい
her skin was cold. She's dead?
待って
Wait, where was I?
どこに
Was
いる
I
ん
at
だっけ
home or was it Heavenly
こ
Host?
こ
Last thing I remember was frantically trying
全
to
然
find her
そう
again.
なんだか遠くから
Would smell intense,
不線香の匂いがして
smell
くる
incense from somewhere far off,
意識が
and I finally realized that this wasn't reality.
岸駅
Where are we at the train
岸
station now?
駅です
違う
No.
違う
No, this person sitting
目の前
perfectly
で
still on
床
the
に
floor
無言
and
で座っている
saying a
これは
word. This wasn't
Seiko じゃ
Seiko.
ない
So who was it?
この子
Naomi?
真っ暗闇の
With
中
the yielding darkness, I knew that whoever it was taking Seiko's shape was coming towards me. Oh, this is creepy as fuck. She's here. She's right next to me. I can feel her breath. I can sense her
いけす
presence.
かい誰なの
Who are you?
お友達よ
I'm your friend with a broken neck. Remember?
あなたが死
This
な
is
せ
the
て
future
しま
where
う
you make me
未来
die. Okay.
どうしてさっき
Why'd you leave me
一
by
人
myself back there after you finally managed to get back
にした
together
の
too?
この人
I was so worried that I'd hurt you, so worried, and that's why things turned out this way.
そんな
Oh, don't say that.
打ちひしがれる
As he
私
lay
の
there
前に
stricken with grief, I
小さ
heard
な
the
女の
footsteps
子
of a
が
child
足を上
approach.
げると
I looked up and saw a little
目の
girl with a
前
red
に
dress standing over
赤い
me.
服の女の子が
どうしても助け
Do you want to
たい
save your friend, no matter what it takes?
あなたは
Ooh, what are you?
この世界
I'm the
の
one who controls the fate of this world.
何を言ってい
I
る
don't
の
clue
かわ
what you
から
meant
な
by
い
that.
だけど
But I remember
さ
that
っき
she'd
から
been giving me
私に
advice this
ア
whole
ド
time.
校舎の至る
A
ところに
different
い
air
る
about
ヒ
her
ューイとは
that the other
雰囲
spirits
気が
surround
違
this
う
school building. I feel like maybe she was on my side.
助
I
け
won't
たい
save
よ
her, please. There's
お
some
願い
way to do it. Tell me how.
もう一度
I'll give you
思い
another
出す
chance
チ
to
ャンスを
remember.
あげる
Think hard.
今見たの
What
は
you've just seen are events
魂の
from
通
your
過
past,
する
which
未
is
来
also
で
the
ある
future
過去の出来事
through which your spirit now passes.
あなたは
In other words, this
この
isn't
時
the
間
first
軸
time
を
you've
通過する
experienced
の
this
は
sequence
初
of
めてでは
events,
な
but
い
you already knew that, didn't you?
そんなことは
Sort
あ
of
り
thing
えない
doesn't happen.
普通は
It
理
shouldn't
解で
have
きない話だ
sounded like complete nonsense to me.
でも
But I didn't say a
私
word.
は断
I
片
just
的
nodded.
だったけれど
There were only fragments, but
圧倒的な
nonetheless,
存
I was
在感
seeing
で
crystal clear visions
一度目の
of what
ビ
I
ジョ
can
ンが
only
見えてい
assume
た
was my first time experiencing these events.
ずっと感じてた
A
既
sense
視
of
感
deja
が
vu I'd been feeling wasn't just
私
some
の
crazy
脳が作
delusion
り
or
出した夢や妄
misidentified
想じゃ
nerve
なかった
impulse
ん
in
だ
my brain. It was real.
だったら
And you've also already seen the
絶望
trigger
の
event
トリ
from
ガ
which your
ーはも
despair
う見えている
originated.
はず抗ってみなさ
So
い
now you fight against this fated
真の
demise.
運命に
気がつくと
When I came back to my senses, I
私は
found myself
校舎の
standing in the
3階に
hallway
いた
on the third floor of this school building.
いつの間にここ
When I
に
did
来た
get
の
here,
か
how long had I been here?
いつからここにいたの
And
か
I looked down and sure enough there were
私の
puddles of
体の
blood
周りに
all
は
around me.
私の股
It
か
was all
ら
that vicious
流れ
fluid
出
that
た
had
も
been
のだ
spilling out from inside me.
陰鬱な気持ちが広が
A
って
palpable manifestation of dread
けど
spreading out across the
今
floor.
はそれ
This
ど
was
ころ
no
じゃな
time
い
to sulk. I had no time to
私はまた
think about
あ
Seiko.
の子を一人にしてしま
I
ったん
left
だ
her by herself again.
まだ
I wonder if she'll
用務員室
still
にい
be
るかな
in the custodian's room.
この音
That sound
トイレの中
was
から
coming
聞
from
こえ
inside the
た乱
bathroom.
暴な音に
There was
緊
a
張
violent
しながら
banging from one of the stalls. With a lump in my throat and a shiver down my spine, I slowly crept in to take a look. Not like this again, man. Not like this again.
しんと
Don't
張り
tell
詰
me
め
she
た空気の
died.
女子トイレの中
There was a new stillness in the air in the girls' laboratory.
人の気配は全くし
Didn't
ない
feel
け
like
れ
there
ど
was anyone else
奥
with
から
me,
三つ
but
目
I
の
sensed
扉
a
が
slight
今
movement on the
動
third
いた
stall
ような気がする
from the back. What do you mean think about it? Think about what exactly, brother? Stay calm. Stay calm, Nami. This is
落
it.
ち着け
This is what I've been afraid of, but it's also what I've been preparing myself
ずっ
for.
と感じていた
This
違
was the
和感
source of all the bad feelings
私は
and a couple of
この先
premonitions
の
I'd
成
been
り
having.
行きを
Knew what I was going to
未来の
find.
出来
I
事を
remember this future.
記憶しているこうなる前
This
に
is
止め
the
なきゃい
future
け
I've
な
cleared
か
to
った
prevent from
Ano
coming
mirai.
to pass, but the image of
私の記憶に
waiting
焼
for me
き
in
付
the
いている
cell was burned into my
あのイ
memory.
メージは
Not like this, bro.
現実
It was not reality.
成功
Seiko! No. Seiko, you're still alive. I'll save you.
うっすらと
There was again a flash of the sad future that awaited us.
ここで間違っ
Even
ちゃ
if
い
I
け
made
ない
one wrong move here, there was still
まだ
time.
助
I
けら
could
れ
save
る
her.
待ってて
Hold on,
今
I'll
俺
get you
何
down.
かないの
But how? Her
高い位
knees
置
was
に体が
high
ある
off the
成功を
ground.
助
Need
けら
some
れ
way
る
to
も
get
の
up the neck
何か
height in order to pull her down safely. Something to stand, okay? Use the bucket outside, I guess.
待ってて
But back sake, I'm going to get something to stand on.
私は
Oh man.
表の廊下にあっ
I
た
heard
バ
onto
ケツ
the
を取
hallway
り
to
に行
grab
った
the bucket that I'd seen sitting on the ground there earlier.
あれを台にして上に
For
乗る
some of that, I was certainly I could reach Seiko's neck, even at my height.
バケツの中には
Inside the bucket,
何の
there
も
were
のか
clones
も
of
わからない
unidentifiable rotting
腐
meat
った肉
crawling
片と
with countless
た
maggots.
くさん湧
The
いて
sight
る
of
ジ
the
ム
room
シ
was nauseating.
だけど嫌が
But
っ
this
てい
was
る
no
場合
time
じ
to
ゃ
be
ない
grossed out. Seiko's life was on the line. Oh Jesus Christ.
私は驚
I
く
picked
ほ
up
ど
the
躊
bucket
躇
with
なく
surprisingly
そ
little
の中
hesitation.
の汚物を
After
廊下に
dumping
ば
the
らまく
contents
と
into the ground, I held the
汚い
dirty
バケ
bucket
ツを
tight
胸に
against my
抱えて
chest
成
and ran
功
back
の
into
元
the
に
bathroom.
絶対助けるか
I
ら
will save you. I will. Will she?
成功
Seiko, hold still. I'm going to loosen the rope.
裏返したバケツ
I
に
threw the
両
bucket
足を
onto
乗
the
せ
floor
ると
upside down and
成功
stepped
の
on it like
首
a
元に
footstool.
楽々と
Sure
手が
enough,
届
this
いた
gave me a little the lift I needed to reach
こ
Seiko's
れな
neck.
ら大丈夫
This would work. I
今
was going to
助け
save
てあ
her.
げるからね成功の
I
肩に
placed
手
my
を
hand
か
on
けて
Seiko's shoulder and
ロー
began
プの
feeling
結び目を
around for the
探ろ
knot,
う
but
と
then
した次の
what the fuck?
ク
Oh my god. When the old rusted bucket had given away, Osuna putting her full inadvertently pulling down Seiko's body. Her thin neck snapped easily. God, no, no. Seiko's neck was twisted unnaturally. Her arms and legs sank impotently and swayed back and forth with the momentum of my fall. So would struggle no more. No, 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 no. I could still feel the sensations of that last moment of my hand. I was responsible for this. I broke her neck. I killed Seiko. I clasped my hands on either side of my head and curled up in a fetal squad. This was all precedent to happen. It was an inescapable fate, but somehow I should have been able to change it. Mommy forgot this Satoshi tech? What do you mean the Satoshi tech? Bro, what do you mean? Fear, despair, and anger were all swirling around inside my head, and I couldn't do a thing to quell them, and I knew what was going to happen. I knew it. I couldn't stop it. What the hell was wrong with me? I just went through the same motions as before. I made the exact same mistake and now Seiko. Okay, yeah, I guess that was my bad, huh? Okay, this time? Wrong end. I missed this. Yeah, my bad. My apologies, man. Okay, that was on purpose, obviously. No need to fret. No need to fret. We need to think about it again, because obviously we like thinking about it. Apparently, I panicked. Think about it. We'll think about it again. We'll see this. Okay. We're going to think about it again. Now, I remember now. The bottom of the bucket is rusted through. I fall and I wind up breaking Psycho's neck. Okay, low-key, I didn't know that happened last game. I completely forgot. There must be some other way to loosen the rope, so she can breathe. Gargle. The only half conscious Seiko was thrashing about, wildly, frantically screaming for air. It seemed automatic, like a reflex. On the body's struggle for life, when life was being denied it. All I could see, as I watched her body writhing through the rope, was proof positive that she wanted to live. I'm going to save you, I swear. It was going to be alright. I could see the future. If it was on my side for a change. Grab her body or think of something? Okay. Do we need to think about again? Holy music! Who wrote this masterpiece? Grab her body, think of something else. Let's think. More thinking. More thinking. No, wait, I remember this too. If I try to lift her, I'm just going to end up pulling down on her hard and break her neck. Ah, see? Oh, ow. Seiko. What would I do? It has to be something else. Hoist her up on your shoulders. Saving again. You could never be too sure. But this might be it, okay. Let's do that. That was it. I need to lift her higher up. I quickly ducked under Seiko's body and forced myself between her woodly failing legs until she was sitting on my shoulders. And I put everything I had into my back muscle, standing and lifting her into the air. This created enough slack in the rope that her upper half of Seiko's body was weakened, was naturally collapsed against the brick wall. Thinking fast, I took a step forward and actively pushed her into it, holding her in place so her head wouldn't drop back down again. Did I do it, chat? Seiko, stay with me, breathe. Breathe. I'm going to get you out of this rope now, okay? Just hold still. All the hair my body was standing on the end. I actually did it. I averted fate. I prevented Seiko's death. I could feel it all throughout my being. I just stepped into a new world, a new destiny. Now that she technically wins another day. Little sensation, my deja vu, my memories of that was horrible future. I was ground to a halt. I had no idea what would have happened from now on. It seems the only memories I retained from that other timeline were the ones relating to my dearest friend's demise. Seiko stopped me squirming and simply slumped over, exhausted from the whole ordeal. I reached my hand up to her neck, gently and carefully. After a little fumbling, I successfully tied the knot of the rope. Oh my god, we actually did it. Pulling the slack noose of Seiko's neck made a sort of crackling sound with each yank. I was in awe of how much force the rope had exerted. It was painful just thinking about it. Up to this morning, she was all smiles and laughter. She was always thinking about me and always was so kind and outgoing. There's something so horrible happened to her. But there was nothing to be afraid of anymore. Seiko and I had bypassed the sad fate that previously awaited us.
二人いれば大丈夫
As
だ
long as the two were together, we'd make it through this. I looked down at Seiko, still breathing, and sobbed.
涙が止まら
I
な
led
かった
Seiko out of the stall and gently laid her down on the bathroom floor. She was too weak to go any further just yet.
聖子
Seiko, you idiot! Why would you try to hang yourself? I was so worried about you. You have no idea.
聖子の体
I laid my head on her
頭を
body.
乗
She
せ
was so warm. I wasn't going to let her go again.
温かい
I wasn't going to let anyone take her away from me. It's okay. It's okay now. I'm sorry, Seiko. I won't ever leave you alone again. Do you understand?
わかる
Can you see me? It's me, Naomi. What is it? Jesus! Jesus Christ, man. Well, Seiko.
どうしたの
What's wrong? It's me. It's me.
聖子の様子
Seiko
がお
wasn't
かし
acting
い
like
ので
herself. She was
恐ろ
regarding
し
as
い
if
も
she'd
のに
just seen a
再会
ghost.
したような
Her face was plainly
心の底
painted
から
with
怯え
abject
きっ
fear
た
from
表情
the
で
very depths of her soul.
足をふらつかせながら
She stumbled to her
立ち上がり
feet clumsily and
後ずさ
hastily
っていく
darted out of the room. What is wrong, brother? Where are you going, Seiko?
なんで
Why? Why? I didn't understand. Was she confused?
意味がわから
Either
ない
way, how to catch her?
錯乱しているのかな
Go, go.
とにかく追いつかないと待ってよ
Why, tell me what's
ど
wrong
う
with
したの果たしてよ
Oh my god, I know what's gonna happen, bro. She's gonna fucking cut her legs off on the piano wire and the fucking stairs, isn't she? Yep. Guessing the plot. That's what's gonna happen. I'm predicting it.
聖子の
I
後
kept
を
pace
追
with
っかけ
Seiko
出す
stranding and steady sprinting as she
廊下
turned
の
the corner
隅
and
から
head down the
階段へ
staircase
入
and
ろう
then
とした
fucking hell. Fucking hell, Lord. Fucking hell. Oh my god. No. I'm right, aren't I? I'm right. Come on. Ah. Ah. Oh my fucking god, man! Holy shit. No. Why? Why is it I saved you? I just saved you.
せっかく助かったのに
Why is she giggling, bro? Look at this loser, bro. Ah, so is Jordan. Oh, poor you. Poor you. Did you really think you could save her?
一度この学
When
校を
someone
通り
street
過
passes
ぎ
through
た
these
運
halls,
命
it locks in place
ファ
forever.
クトにわかるか
Don't
な
you see? If your destiny is to die here, then that's what's going to happen, no matter what.
それは
And the way you die will just keep getting worse and worse every time. Hee hee hee.
ひどいい子
Good girl. Good girl.
逃げる
Don't worry.
できない
I'll
手を
gladly extract
く
all
せに
your painful memories from now.
あなた
This isn't your
一回
first time
目じゃ
here
ない
after all,
の
right? Hello, Jill. What's good?
これからたっ
You have all the time in the world to savor all the new unspeakable ways your friend can die. No. He's enjoying this a lot. Maybe a bit too much. Such unbelievable cruelty. This was an inhuman malevolence, the likes of which I'd never even imagined could exist.
私が余計なことを
Oh
したせい
god. Because of my zealous actions, Seiko wound up meeting a fate worse than death by hanging.
私のせいで
It's my fault. My fault.
聖子の方に
My tears began raining down on the Seiko's cheek, and on her forehead, on her nose, in her mouth, into her eyes. But Seiko's eyes were closed.
目を焦点の
Despite her lacking the ability to focus anymore, she kept staring right at me.
聖子
Oh, Seiko, what are you looking at right now? What thoughts are
何
going
を
through
見
your
ている
mind?
のどうしてさっき
What did you run from
私をど
earlier?
うして
Why were you so afraid?
いくら問いか
But
け
no
ても
matter how many times I asked her these questions, Seiko
返
wouldn't
事
answer.
何があっても友達
I thought we would always be friends, no matter what.
ずっと一
No
緒
matter that
に
we'd
いよう
always be
ね
together.
答えてよ
Answer me, please say something. Don't leave me all
ま
alone.
だ
I could still
温
feel
か
the
みの
warmth
残る
from
聖子
Seiko's
の
head in my
頭を
arms.
抱きしめ
But she was gone now. I was powerless.
無力
All
な
I could do was
私
scream.
は何もできない
There was nothing else to do.
何も変えられ
Nothing will
垂れ
change.
巡らされた
Now that screaming
冷
helped.
たい檻に吸い込
All
ま
I
れ
did
る
was
よ
echo back at me as if smoking in pain.
残酷な
Felt like I
調
was
子
trapped in a cold, damp cell.
ここは
Happy. I had no doubt in my mind. This was hell. Why do we have to be put through this nightmare? God, I can't take it anymore. Get me out of here. I so please save me. Fuck, you know. They even gave me a fucking meaning. What was that at the end? Wow. You cleared chapter 1. Chapter 2 is not available. Demise. Self-attestment now.